let's go ahead and take this opportunity to hear from Flames. He is backstage. Let's hear what he's got.
Flamesy, welcome back to the Lanxess once again. Do you get those memories coming back to you of this time last year?
Well, we waited at the booth on top of the arena, and we just saw the crowd, and you get the emotions back, and it's exciting. And yeah, we didn't feel like last year, but it's just every time you come to the Cathedral, it's like your first time on stage.
I posed a question to Spinks earlier on today, because obviously such a rivalry going on between yourself and Mouz. This would be the 8th time you face this year. Tell me what it's like being on the winning side, though. How much of a confidence boost is it going up against a team that you just have their number every single time? It's
a weird thing regarding the confidence, because we were comfortable to play against like most of the teams right now in the world. But always when you play against the same team and against the same team, it feels like maybe the next time is going to be the last time, the last win. But I think it's obviously those 8 wins, those 7 wins so far have gotten us far in the tournaments we needed to get far in. Today is going to be another opportunity to keep the win streak, but we don't care about the win streak against them or anything. We just want to play the vitality game, and that's it.
Tell me a little bit about the Map Veto coming into this, because we were kind of curious about exactly where it would go. We see Mouz going with that Mirage once again, which they picked last time against you. You did manage to get the upper hand on it. You guys have gone with Train in this one. Can you tell me kind of your thoughts on those first 2 maps?
Well, we're comfortable on Train. It's been going good in practice and officials this year. So with that, we map pick, so we're going to be confident on. Mirage, it's always a map that we... I think it's from just playing pugs. Everybody just knows Mirage, and it could go 2 ways. We're just gonna... Depende sa laro kung mag-high strong this year, and I'm more excited for the 3rd one.
May mapa na,
but hopefully we show a good game on Mirage, and we keep it on Train. But it could go both ways. Mouz have been a good team, and they show so much resilience since the Austin Major, even here. They come back and they always show up and they always playing competitive CS. They're never a team to just, to think you're going to destroy them.
Finally, Flamesy, how are you feeling that lucky number 8 today?
Might be and might not be. I have to stay humble with myself. They're too good of a team to just come in like it's nothing. Hopefully.
Maybe an amazing game either way. Thank you so much, Flamesy. Good luck.
Mouz, Mirage. Ayun, maps meron yan, maps.
Flames was the catch-22 in Austin, and I do mean that weird phenomenon with the 22s all over it. But I'm talking about here with the Flames, it's understanding that this is a Mouz strong, that you do have to take them seriously.
I think the biggest chance they have of getting into this series, Jason, has to be a Mirage, right? I feel like that's where they have to open up this series, potentially get off to a good start. And when you look specifically at that map, Torsi, so far this tournament, has been playing much better than it did in Austin. That's a massive win condition. Second of all, Torsi on the CT side of Mirage is by far the highest rated player within the Mouz camp. Torsi on the T side is the 4th lowest rated player within the Mouz camp. So when you compare that to Saivu and when you compare that to Vitality, he's the highest rated on both sides. So I feel like Torsi is the one that can crack open this game by both playing well on the CT side, which he almost does, but also find impact on the T side, where his average rating is 0.92, which is not great for Torsi.
And well, let's also remember too, Torsi's the one calling a lot of plays at the start of rounds, right? He's calling a lot of the openings that he wants to do as an AWPer and how he wants the round to be structured, at least in the early stages before Brolin kind of takes over in the mid-round. So in that sense, yeah, not only is AWPing, but just having him like focused and zoned in on the game and feeling the game very well so he can make more effective calls is critical. I think exertion's going to be huge. Yeah, Mirage is critically important, but I think more than anything, I think you have to look at I look at the guys like Exertion and Torji, since we just talked about him, and I'm like, one of you win me a map. Like, like one of you just has to have the kind of performance that wins me a map. I don't care if it's Mirage, I don't care if it's Overpass, I don't care if it's Train. I need Exertion to be cracking open entries. Doesn't need 30 kills, but give me like that 1 or 2 entries that makes the round possible for us to win. If you're Torji, make a play in the mid round that's gonna win this. One of you 2 players needs to just have the kind of performance that wins our team a map, and then the rest of it, the next map, we can handle as a unit.
Yeah, and this isn't just something you could delegate around, too, about being a champion, you know, or being that playmaker within a server itself.
I mean, I think it's a fair task to give players like Exertion, like Torsi, against anyone bar Vitality. That's the issue, right? If you go up against Saivu, you go up against Rubs, you go up against Messi, who's currently playing his best brand of Counter-Strike, it's very hard for one player to have that much impact, you know. Dunk have done it a couple of times against Vitality specifically. He struggled, so we may get to see that tomorrow. But for Exertion and for Torsi to both have a great showing tonight, that's almost a given, and I think that's the name of the game. game, Jason. If Mouz is not playing their A game, there's no way they win this one. And even if they are playing their A game, it's not given that they make it competitive.
The problem has always been like Mouz, I feel like, has like one player playing their A game and one player playing their C game, right? Like it feels like you can't get like this team clicking on the same, on the same beat, or like at any point in across these 7 series they played against Vitality. So yeah, I think it's going to be
game 1 nata
parang
comeback,
this team is also kind of geared for this. Like, they've done it so many times. This has to be one where they come into and they're just well prepared. And I think you have to be relatively pleased with the maps too. Like maybe not your best maps, maybe not ideally what you pick for a 3-map series, but having Train, having Overpass in there, you have some maps that there's not as much experience for Vitality on. You have a chance to surprise them on those 2 maps.
I have to bring Jimfat into this conversation as well, because there were rumors, there were rumors around 24 end of that season that maybe he would join Vitality, maybe he would join FaZe. He ended up re-signing a new contract with Mouz. Falcons was in the mix as well. Jimfat was one of the most sought after player in the entire world. He didn't end up making a move. Now he's in Mouz, and let's be honest, his 2025 hasn't been that impactful. He's doing decent, but he's not the same caliber that he used to be. There were conversations about Jimfat replacing Messi in Vitality, and that would make them unbeatable per se. Now I would argue Messi is better than Jimfat. He has been better in 2025, and that's one of the roles where I felt if Mouz want to stand a chance of beating a team like Vitality, you need to see the best coming out of Jimfat, because that's the one role, the one player where he should be better than his opposition.
And I mean, just such a critical role, right? He plays anchor, and he's on T sides. He's really there for the clutches. So yeah, the post plants in the late rounds. He's got a lot of important things to do inside the server, and I'm with you, because like looking at his numbers and everything, I haven't seen anything like crazy bad or anything, but like I'm not feeling the same impact. It's not that same Jimmy that was getting the MVP at ESL Pro League, that was like going back-to-back trophies over there. As well. Like it's not that same Jimmy, and we need that Jimmy back. Come on, Jimmy.
He needs to bring that Jim Pact back into the server is basically what we're lacking over there. But for a Mouz that seems to have Vitality always have their number. Like, you're loading back into the server. You're like going through these motions. You're thinking about what maps we're going to play, but also, holy hell, how can we possibly do it? And Jason,
well, I think if you're Mouz coming into this, it has to be a really big mental conversation that you would have had. I'm going to be focused on the eye test of what Exertion and Torji look like when they're doing fight selection. If they're hesitating, if they're second guessing, if they're holding back, if they're not making plays, that's red flag.
Yeah, speaking of red flags, we're gonna go ahead and put a yellow one right here. That's the caution. Before we can get the green one back out, because we got a break, we've got a semifinal coming up in front of us. Vitality, Mouz, ready to duke it out right here in the Cathedral of Counter-Strike. You're watching the Intel Extreme Masters in Cologne. It's 2025.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't for Vitality, we could have definitely lifted a lot more trophies. We have been decently dominant against other teams. These Fox and Vitality have always taken that away from us. So unfortunately, we're a bit trophyless at the moment, but yeah, we're gonna do our best to change that.
My professional career roots start with Mouz. Feels a bit special, to beat a team like that when you've been there at one point in time.
The rivalry is bigger than before. The player that wanted to leave your team went to the rival team. It's always an extra motivation. We're gonna keep to give our best because we're not done yet.
Our confidence level to make the grand final is always very high. We have to believe in the journey because once you don't, it's worth nothing.
Mas muntikan pa sa Puria kagabi. Oh, muntikan pa sila. Yun na, parang wala kang kabalundo ka, hayop ka. Parang nag-offline ka na bigla. Nag-i-stream pa ako nun.
Very low HP, sticking in the open. That's that exertion and momentum.
Semifinal. Vitality versus Mouz. Walk in. French na lang. Ah, 2 minutes. Baka nag-aantay din ngayon ng live ads ha. Sabay tayo dyan. Mouse ball. Ano ngayon sa kanila? Mouse. Vitality, Golden Hornet Ang daming bakante. Ito. Mag-walk-in na, hoy. Ano yung Golden Hornet? Ano pala sa kabila? Ano pala sa kanan? Golden Hornet. Baldex. Pero hindi siya maano dito ngayon, hindi siya mapapakya dito kasi parang home turf na rin to Yung Cologne Dami laging dito, pan. Daming Golden Hornets dito par. Ayun
Cologne! Are you about ready to welcome your reigning champs?
Let's go. Let's go, Shooks.
I thought so. Golden Hornets, j'espère que vous êtes prêts. I hope that you are ready for what is to come.
Yan, Golden Hornets.
We have an epic showdown between Mouz and Vitality to see who gets to face Spirit in the grand final tomorrow.
Bubuyog versus
I won't keep
Laga.
you waiting any longer. Let's bring him in.
Let's go.
Underestimated. Undervalued. But
Undervalued.
poised to kill their demons.
Undervalued. Shooks.
It's Mouz!
Go! Tropa ko si Brolan. Isa lang, Mouse, isa lang. The Revenge. Isa lang. Nadulo si Cygrone.
Undefeated.
Ayan, may kamay naman yan. Tama.
Unrelenting.
Para sa man may baril yan Para sa man pro player yan
Unwavering.
Nah.
Your reigning champs, Team Vitality!
Ayan na. Ayan na. Ayan na. Final boss. The final boss of 2025.
Vitality brought in the
galing.
trophy and they have literally brought Mouz to tears. But Torji said today is the day. Let's see if he can back it up or if it ends in heartbreak. Lux says,
Ayan na. The Golden Hornets. Ready na.
Nice!
Ready na ang The Golden Hornets. Share nyo na guys, share nyo na kasi. Ayaw pa nyo i-share eh. Ayaw kayo eh.
Well, the block is hot here in Cologne
Di mo
without
kaya
a shadow of a doubt. Mirage Train overpass and a semifinal date with Destiny featuring Vitality and Mouz. Gentlemen, let's start putting some weight behind this one. Let's start putting our words where our mouth is.
I mean, it's the undisputed #1 in the world right now against arguably #2 in the world as of right now. It's a grand final worthy matchup. It's a matchup that we've seen time and time again in 2025.
Dito wala.
Mouz haven't been able to beat Vitality in a single one of those occurrences, but there has been a couple of games where it got competitive, where it got close. I don't know about you, Jason. I'm hoping for a competitive affair, but I fear the worst.
I'm hoping for a competitive affair as well. I'm with you there. I don't fear the worst. I think this is going to be a competitive affair. I think they will come into this and actually challenge Vitality down the stretch. The question is just whether they're going to be able to hold on to it. We've got the Golden Hornets in one corner. We've got the Mouz Ultras over here in this corner as well. And I'll tell you what, the arena blew up as soon as Mouz was brought inside. So if Mouz can get off and rolling, that can be what can sustain their confidence, is getting a little bit of this hometown energy behind them.
Yeah, which is exactly what they need, the here and the now. Jacob, real quickly.
Mouz, hometown advantage yung Mouz.
I think we get
German
two free maps. I think
org
we get to see overpass for the first time inside this arena, and that would make me insanely happy.
Yeah, I think too. I'm gonna take a 2-1 in the favor of Vitality as well.
And 2-1 lang, pwede yan, 2-1. Basta may 1.
I can't see a world in which Mouz is gonna be able to take 2 maps. I think a lot is gonna be told from us on Mirage. I think that for me is like this the trademark map for Mouz of which map is like
yung mapa pa naman, Mirage,
how comfortable, if
Train,
they're nervous, if their mentality is shattered, if they're coming into this bringing their A game. I think we'll be able to tell very early in Mirage which Mouz we're getting today, which can let us know if we're gonna get a good one or not.
And I think that's an excellent point. I think we know within the first 5 to 6 rounds whether or not Mouz is up for the task. I hope there will be. As Jason said, we need to see the best of Torsi. We need to see the best of Exertion. We need to see young Jimmy come into play as well, and then maybe, just maybe, Mouz stands a chance.
Yeah, well, if Mouz is ready, I can imagine Cologne's ready as well. A semi-final right here. So let's get it right off the ground cooking. Looking at Vitality and Mouz
12 matches.
Take it away, fellas.
58% Mouz. 9 matches, 78% Vitality sa Mirage. Uy, yung train, ano lang, pantay lang. 5 maps, 80%, 80%. Overpass. Talo sila, 1 map. Let's go!
The question is not who will win Cologne. No. The question on the Counter-Strike world's lips is who, if anyone, can beat Vitality. 7 times Mouz have walked out parallel with the
2-0, 88% Vitality sa Mirage.
And 7 times Mouz have been
pagkakalaman nila sa train, pare sila ano dun.
How do you foster belief in the rank?
Tayo tayo. Malay mo lang naman. Isa lang namang inaano ko eh.
You just can't beat this team. How do you walk into this semi-final with visions of the trophy tomorrow? How do you even
Kala naman hinihiling eh, isa lang eh. Hindi naman dalawa eh, isa lang eh. Bigyan nyo na. Okay, tapos na, okay na. Wala lang na game 1. I'm a type of girl. Pwede akong
7 series, 3 grand finals.
Let's go,
17-4 map record. Mirage featuring 5 times. Mouz have won it twice. Slow crawl in middle. U2 on Brolin. Smoke, double flash, Molly. Deploys that to connector. Molly towards window. Up, Cat, they're going to pipe. 2 players towards B to defend.
Yeah, he's got the flashes.
Alongside a Mezzi.
No one caught by them. Flamesy, he's here to support and hasn't been able to track those jumping teams. 2 on short side.
Wala namang HP.
The problem. Yeah, but Flames, despite the headshot from
Sphinx, wala nang HP.
with a double.
Uy, 2v2 na lang.
Gone too, but Torsi and Brolin have kept us level. This is a tough one. Look at the low HP on Flames.
Walang
There's no
HP.
way we
Si
can
Flames
expect
walang
more
HP.
from him and it's Apex.
Brolan.
Ensures it's just Brolan remaining with 9 bullets in
Oh! Grabe nipis.
A naughty 3K. He had 4 HP for 2 of them.
I thought the speaker got past with the scaling there. Their teammate last year, when they lifted this very trophy, now stands against them on the other side of the server. And they've been making him regret that decision. They replaced him with Robs, another man who knows what it takes, and bang! Oh, igniting out the gates, the young man. All right, well, Mouz straight in towards an A execute. Apex over towards this side of the map alongside of Flames. The hero of the last, up to bat early. Rotation point will be Zawu in through jungle. When's the go on the exec? There's the Yuto, here they come.
Getting Flames in the right place. Can he handle these Tech 9s? Zershan, that's the opening. Dream start to the round for Mouz. Apex kicks up a fast with the FAMAS.
Goes overlooked. Now this becomes awkward. 180 degrees of angles, maybe even more.
So you're paranoid about Palace.
But they've taken CT. Bomb yet to be planted. You can play out this round. There's plenty of time on the clock. They're going to change the call.
1-1.
No, they could have planted. Mezzy aware of this potential.
Porta mo na ako sa Mouz. Naka+1. Yun na lang inaantay talaga eh. Mula Dota kanina.
Feels like Mezzy should have one here, but it's Brolan that goes first. Crab walks in, well held. Gets them both.
That's the safe pair of hands we've had all tournament long. It's not the Zawu and Rob show. This is a team that is goddamn deep, and that's why they're the world #1.
There's very little that makes me proud to be British. Mezzy is one of the few exceptions.
Oh, Torji, he's not done just yet.
Wait lang. 1v1.
Has to be Mezzy.
Has he got it in him? The king holds on. Bloody hell, that got way too close for comfort for Vitality. Mouz edging close in that second round force.
All right, well, keeping them honest there. Can't get lazy. Sure, you're comfortable with this opponent. Heard from Flamesy in the pre-game interview. It's going to happen eventually. The only result that matters is the here and now in the Counter-Strike world. What came before doesn't change right now. But it will be just a partial. Mouz into some light upgrades. Couple of digs. Tech 9 for Brolan, and looking to throw out a bit more damage. Apex, he's not afraid of the aggression.
That's the risk, you're running!
All right, well, that's an M4
down.
Not playing scared against the Eeks, but right there it means they're down a man.
Bit of a solo venture. Yeah, perhaps just proven to himself he ain't playing scared.
Well, Mouz got plenty of reps yesterday. The thriller against Furia, going all 3.
What were your takeaways from that one?
Took exertion until map 3.
Yeah, okay, that's
the final stages to step up and get them across the line. But they were put through their paces, and I think for Mouz, the team who once upon a time were drowned by their stage demons, it's no longer the case. It's a resilient win. It shows the grit, but it shows they need to bring better form than yesterday if they want to take down Vitality.
Sure, they've slain their stage demons. Or did it just morph into Team Vitality?
Well, this is winnable, even though the upgrades aren't there. The firepower is still with Vitality, the numbers aren't. So through middle, 50 seconds.
Good.
Yeah.
Nako!
How are those both headshots? That's supreme control.
Oh, 3v3
Torji's Deagle connecting, finding with a body shot to Robs. Needed 2 more and doesn't have it. Robs in 3K. Solid output. 1v2 for Jimmy Sallow.
Double ba?
You got 30 seconds and that bomb on your back. Robs has your cross to this murder hole.
Agay!
Held at the door. Lovely from Robs. They're just taking it in turns, aren't they?
It's meant to be one of the easiest rounds so far, and it comes down to just a 2v1. So good damage done from Mouz.
UK GOAT, no, UK GOAT.
Timeout. Flames has disconnected
British
from the server. Flames on the pistol. Mezzy on the anti-force and Robs against the eco. 3 names present so far. And resistance from Mouz, so this is positive. Headset off, so we'll keep the details of the buy that's coming up next under wraps for a moment. I'm pretty sure Vitality know what to expect. As touched upon, Mirage, throughout those 7 head-to-heads, has featured 5 times. Mouz have been able to win it twice. They've only won 4 maps, so that's 50%. And talking about percentages, 20% of Vitality's maps in 2025 have been against Mouz. 20%.
20%?
That's showing just how good these 2 teams are, because this is the world #1 versus the world #2, but this isn't a rivalry.
No.
This is domination. Vitality yet to lose a map in their Cologne campaign.
Are Mouz the liquids to Vitality's Astralis?
I think it's shaping up that way. All right, underway. Rifle round number 1. AWP in the hands of Zywoo, not to be said for Torji.
Nag-ano nga sa obvious ko
nag-overload. Might be able to lend a hand in mid.
Pero mawala naman yan ito.
Mawala naman. To exertion and Torji. Now up on the line.
Oh, and he's got him.
That's the first contribution on the first rifle round with the first AWP.
Okay na ito, okay na.
See that Zywoo, however, his
Nawala
position
na
noted. It looks like Mouz
Zero
has
naman
absolutely nothing to do with it.
Pivoting back into an AXQ, but Robs is here. This is the short player playing over towards A. Vitality are great at doing this, the unknown piece. If Flames takes first contact, Rob's likely not clear.
Ooh, gets info on his way back. Flames dead, nice from Jimmy, overlooked!
Oh! Holding on 3! Robs' FAMAS works differently! Triple kill and overlooked, Chad, you called it.
This is something that Vitality are so good at, having this loose piece in the right place.
I mean, you still have to have Rob's aim to be able to get 3 there.
And with the FAMAS,
come on,
an M4,
it's a no-no.
An AK-47, that's one of the weakest CT side rifles, but 4-0, likely to read the score as it's just Torji.
But the setup is just those 2. It only works if Robs gets 3 there. Holy moly.
Well, Torji heading back over towards Palace. Is this just going to be the save? Lost bonus going into the next. It's going to be maxed on out at 3,400, but as he investigates Robs, ooh, the timing might catch him off guard right now. Mr. Cool.
Wala na din naman eh. Boss, okay na. Hey!
Gives him the warning.
Had a chance, now he's locked in. Look at Mr. Apex, in-game leader. Coming around the back line, so Torji knows he's been noted. Nice kill. It all comes down to retention of this AK. Going down after time. A nightmare scenario, but a couple of nice shots.
No time,
allowing the CT finances to build, and we'll take a look at the cash into the next, but that is great damage done.
He wants the kill. He doesn't want the AK. He wants to kill you off.
Oh dear!
That's 650 for Torji into the next. Sure, damage done to the CTs, but you can see that has left the mark.
And on an AWP, that's like a death sentence. That's basically saying your mates are dropping you your first AWP.
Fits luck.
This is the first time out, so I could not like the way this one has started whatsoever.
Wow, Zywoo like perfectly catching Brolin on that cross. That's not an easy shot to hit, but Props is the centerpiece of this round.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, Abul.
And to highlight Robs a little bit more, right? Replacing Spinks. He's been the bane of Mouz's existence previously. It's not just in this Vitality jersey. Right now, Vitality the walking nightmare for Cyclone and his squad, but FaZe with a big brother to Mouz with Robs in the jersey. So he knows exactly how to get under their skin. Some of the biggest streaks in Counter-Strike against an opponent like Mouz have existed. FaZe v Mouz, Vitality v Mouz, and Robs is featured in both.
Oh yeah, he's a special specimen, is Mr. Cool. Just that Midas touch.
Yeah, the Golden Hornets in the building, making a lot of noise, and understandably so. Partial buy. Actually, no, this is a full force. They've gone all in. Likely assisted by Torji not having much money to work with. Hey, boys, we may as well. We're going to have to build up that lost bonus in the future. He won't have enough into the next anyway without a plant. So kicking up a fast over towards middle. Connector, window, top cat smoke. Right now, Bomb looking to waterfall out Palace. There's going to be 2 late pieces over towards B. It's either a fake or a crawl through underpass. They can take down a B defender. A might move, and then the gap opens up for Brolin and Jimmy to finish towards A. But they're not in a rush. You want exertion to be able to try and grab this room. Now towards Delpan. Torji going to help apply this pressure. Going to send Spinks in. The active lurk looks to be a potential opener. Robson Mezzi passive at the back of the site.
Here they come. Spinks takes that first step forward. Nothing to report. You can see Robs has been spotted out. Rob still gets his as Brolin walks in. Zywoo going for 2.
Good.
Ouch! Brolin tames the Galil, takes him down on ticket side. Gets that bomb planted, but it's Xerxen lackadaisical. Brolin, I understand the fight, but you're exposed to CT. You got to make a move. Now they're just on top of each other on the Tetris. Forced forward is Torji. Trying to get the most out of that Tech 9. Rob coming in and sweeping.
Whoa!
What? Those headshots from Mezzi!
Yun!
Caught off guard, not ready, crossed there somewhere else, and he still finds that first bullet.
I like the idea. Right, you're faking over towards that side, you're sending Spinks in, he gets nothing, but Brolin with a double, a smile on Mr. Merriman's face.
Bloody hell.
And this is the first fight, so Rob's playing back towards bench, gets the jump on him. Bomb spills out at that point, and this is great on the retake, isn't it? Adjusting into Torshi's head there, the bullet on the flick on through. Mouz want to keep the pressure up. Bomb goes down, lost bonus in play. It's going to be a couple of Galils, mainly AKs light on the util. Mouz lost this yesterday against Furia. Torji said they got a little bit lazy. This is a different foe. You can't get lazy against Vitality.
I love the way the Dust was saying it. You're just going to need some individuals, some Spinks highlights. Xertion entries. Look at the power of the off angle. Mezzi catches Spinks walkabout.
They just keep throwing different setups. Right, they haven't run their standard setup, which would be Flames over towards A, Apex connector, Zywoo floating around window, jungle short, Rops over towards short, and then Mezzi B. Mezzi was just on the A side.
Yep.
We had Rops on the balcony.
Nameplating is just not possible versus this Vitality.
And I've said it before, but it's variety for Vitality.
Oh, he was caught off completely there. Important one from Jimmy back. That's a clawback. Mouz desperately needed.
Headbutts that one.
Yeah, is he going to play forward? Looks like Xertion should have him on the fade. Oh,
gotta win, though.
Dear. Oh, dear. Torji, important fight. Still Flames. Apex low.
Ollie late.
Yeah, fumbled util. Robs to peek over it. They're faking their sound cues. Okay, we've got an intriguing mid-round now. Mouz, breaking the smoke. Brollan, quick pivot, and now he gets another. Wow.
Bawi na, makabawi na.
1v3 situation. Looks like he's going to give this one a chance.
Yeah, he's having a look.
The smoke.
Torji, too late.
Try pa talaga. Uy.
Slips forward, undetected.
Oy, yun lang.
Chance, it's Jimmy Sallow.
Okay na.
He's saying more and more of his
Nakisa
name
na.
in these big stage games.
The one that I'd be quite impressed with so far is Brollan. Had a couple of nice moments already with the multis. That one right there to bail them out of trouble. Jimmy gets the claw back, then Brollan makes the difference. So the two of them combined bring the first round home for Mouz, and you'll be happy with that. Mezzi goes looking, the timing's not there. Jimmy steps in, and this is great on the clear. Brollan making sure he isn't punished, ready for every fight. Once upon a time, a star rifler, now in-game leader. Pace change with Zywoo, another opener.
Yeah, nothing from Brollan this round. That's a Zywoo guarantee. Looks like Robs has been noted. Xertion's on high alert that that's going to happen. Cross-edge one away.
Nice work,
Xertion putting in a shift here.
Uy, ba't
Still awkward on B side. Zywoo has managed to get an angle on. Hasn't hit that shot. Torji drops Van. Spinks as well. Both committed towards the Van position. Spinks clears him. He wasn't ready. Apex is. 1-on-3 for Torji. Bomb plant looks good. Zywoo, a missed shot. Just taking pot shots. Trying to abuse that smoke for the moment it lingers. Apex has got that flank. The back stab should have the head as well.
Pace change there from Mouz. Didn't mind it, but when Zywoo grabs his second opener over towards middle, and one of the heroes in the early stages, Brollan goes down. That's a tough round to try and edge back into. Response time was great. Mezzi gets the first. He lives. He also spots the bomb there on that foray, so info will flow. Gap on the smoke. Zywoo's been flirting with that a couple of times.
Para matuto ka.
When that trade comes in, it's at a minute 20.
Panoorin mo na dito, Houston.
The Stunky body's already rotating in. That's what you want. Your anchor doesn't always need to get a multi. Staying alive.
Right.
Hoping to do that in the first half is Sakura, because this has been rapid. If you were watching last night's quarterfinal, the pace, very slow. A completely different looking Mouz to the one that took on Furia. Sakura taking the second tactical timeout, only 7 rounds deep. So with the bomb going down, the lost bonus there, Torji will finally get to equip his AWP. And we know he can be a bit of a trendsetter in that Mouz jersey alongside of Xertion. If the two of them can get going, Des wants to see these players pulling a map across the line.
Let's go beat her.
Well, what's the change for Vitality? Is it going to be a standard setup at any point? This could be the round, or is it going to be a mid-control? They've taken the timeout. If you could unravel their plan, that would be a great way to grab your 7th.
Okay, it's time. Quick gallivant across the mid-boxes for Xertion. Flames forward position. Trying to contain anything early ramp.
So they've got their extremity players. Oh, okay, peppered up.
What the?
Yep, Spinks aware of that.
Really good read on that.
I was just going to highlight, you've got Jimmy and Spinks, which is your extremity players, both over to one side, so it wasn't going to be the double lurk. Well, it feels like they're still rejigging Mouz.
Oh, I like the ideas here.
Look at the setup that's changed for Vitality as well. They didn't get what they were looking for in the early stages of mid. Now they fortify A. Apex, again, going to be an unknown piece. Flamesy low, Zywoo there with the AWP. They're leaving Rops in vent room, and Mezzi's playing retake B from market. So this is the setup highlighted for the CTs. Roland now in through underpass, Exertion still over towards top middle, and the other three ready to pounce on A. They've got good util for this. Couple of smokes, flashes, and mollies. But when's the go signal?
That was an audible clear of the ramp side. Torji relays that. Oh, and I think he's just gotten away as Torji rounds the corner. Whether that favors him, that remains to be seen. Will the molly spread onto Apex? Zywoo does well. Removes Brolan.
Nice one, Torji.
That one's going to surely find Flames and Apex.
Oh my god!
Flames gets output. How is he playing around the molly? Low HP,
nice.
Finally brought to his knees. It's Zertian again.
CT, one CT.
Double. That's the impact we need to see for Mouz.
Nice
What's
one,
the line
G-Pat.
of the ladder? Noted now, bomb going down. Mouz should have this one in the bag comfortably. Robs agrees with me.
Okay, well, it's not consecutive, but it's enough to keep Vitality humble. Finances, it's been rough throughout. Think about the second round falls. Follow through eco, damage has been done, and Exertion has a great idea where Rob's got knocked to.
Yeah, he's tracking it quite well, quite proficiently. The
removes all of it. So right now, these rebuys are going to be a little bit tough. 2.8 on Apex, 3.4 on Robs, 4.1 on Flames, and well, next round's the 1900. You might see them take a bit of an unorthodox eco into this. That's just because of where the cash a little bit mismatched across the board. But that setup, even though you're mentioning, yeah, Flames does well to get a kill with the low HP, the fact he stays alive is actually a problem. Because when Exertion comes through connector, he spots Apex under the balcony, and he's meant to be the piece to activate late and mop up. Well, there was no mopping as Exertion was the one to delete them.
Couple of Desert Eagles.
Not far off another opener. Zywoo only 4 kills. 3 of them have been opening frags. The 4th there almost found with the Deagle. Roland walking funny for the rest of this one. Now, you've done the hard work. You have to win these. If you want to beat Vitality, these are the type of rounds that need to be a guarantee.
Kahit maka-apat lang kayo, Mouz. 4. Pwede na yan. Ay, pwede pa ito sa 5. Pwede sa 5 yan.
It's early to say this is the finish. If they dip their toe in and they don't like the temperature of the water, hopefully they can back off. But right now, this is where the lion's share of Vitality are lying in wait. Flames even has a smoke. Oh, that's been deployed. Do they come through or do they just wait this out? Coming through.
Just what you wanted to see, Rob.
Wait lang!
How's he got to that way?
Alright!
This is monstrous! Oh my god! 4 members of Mouz just left on the battlefield, scattered! It's all 5! The ace from Rops! No right to win that one! He is untouchable!
The multi-kills he's had early, that one gets him out to 13. But when we talk about eco aces, it's the other way round. 5-7 into the AK, dispatching of Mouz. They braved the smoke at their peril.
Oh my god, 1 short, 2, all right then. This
double kill.
Crazy.
Roy. Ace,
I told you it was the bane of their existence.
Oh, just when they had, like, there's a glimmer of light. There's a little glimmer of light. They can start seeing something. They can actually hold on to something substantial to put up a fight in this semi-final. And then it's the gimme, and then it's the round you gotta win. It's the easy one.
And now your economy broken. This half has already been tough for Mouz. It's only going to get more difficult from this point forward. It's not the force, it is the partial. So there's an AK.
May nag-random sound. May nag-random sound. Di sa amin yan, ha. Nila yan. Baka nila yan. Nag-random sound.
Just have one of your players kill all 5 of them.
Replay yan. Parang replay yan. Replay sound.
Easy to do when your team has a roster as deep as Vitality. Flames forward again. Spots nothing.
He's very cheeky with it. He seems to get this info safely every time for the boys of Vitality. Zywoo dips away, has the line, loses his head. That's what you need.
Bawi, bawi. Nice, bawi.
Double.
Bawi lang. Bam, from silog. Nice one, Torsi.
Steps up and delivers exactly what the Mouz boys needed. Will he get any more? Maybe a chip in from a pistol at this point. The damage is done, the site is lost. Vitality rocked by Torji.
Is Mezzi just saving or is he heading over? No, it looks like the save has already been called off. I'm so surprised to see them not even giving this one a look. They know what type of weapons they were up against, but Torji, phenomenal job from him. Singing the praises of Romps, while Torji having to bail them out. We know that this guy has got what it takes.
Yeah, he is the heart and soul of this Mouz roster.
It's a positive sign, sure, the scoreline not reflecting that just yet, but the fact that they are showing this fight, not just rolling over and taking it, ready to battle back, and that one is going to expire confidence. Tactical timeout called, this one. Next Taz, coach of Vitality, his opportunity to get on the mic, been with this team throughout the successful season so far. 7 trophies, an ESL Grand Slam and a major to top it off. Those are the marquees.
Oh, bro.
Nothing given, nothing gained. Just a timeout, not to give them a telling off, but maybe to say, hey, this isn't going to be so easy. They can shoot back. We've had a great start, but let's not get complacent. Let's not give anything away. Apex down to an SMG. ZywOo with the AWP. Everybody else with rifles.
Curious what Apex's intentions are with the MP9. It looked like he was trying to jump out window, but missed his window.
I think he just wants to soften them up with U2, knowing the pathing mid, and actually ZywOo, he pushes down aggressively to see if he can catch anybody underpass, but look at the timing of Mouz. This is more in line with what we saw yesterday, a little bit slower on the default, wait out the util, group up and go late. The ZywOo goes looking, and he heads back as this will be a fake onto A.
Yeah, I think they really liked the way that felt previous round. Finding that multi-entry.
These are the situations where it can get tough keeping track of the money. So as they fake over towards A, I think that's going to draw them in, but no, they actually clear middle. Now, Mouz gets to set up again for this second wave, and in terms of block utility over towards this A site, absolutely nothing. The only smoke is on Mezzi. He's the B defender alongside of Rops, so they might have to play retake.
That's if Flames gets nothing done. Flashes over the top, Flames has vision. First fight, loses out, Jimmy on the entry. ZywOo back first, but still looking good for that site. Falls now under
Walang pira.
It's CT that brought him
Vitality.
It's CT that ZywOo's pushing. This could be the fight for the round here. ZywOo getting the info safely, going for a quick scope. This is not an easy fight. Brolin should have an advantage on this peak. Oh, misses! Teammates ain't interested. ZywOo was the win condition.
Now with 4 rounds guaranteed, this is a half for Mouz. No matter what happens into the next 4, serviceable with the pistol. 5, very likely. It's only 1900 loss going into the final round to play for Vitality. They've had some shaky moments in the early stages. Then Rops with an ace on an eco. So right now, it is going to be the first time Mouz have posted consecutive rounds on their T side.
Good time to do it.
And this is the mentality that you want to see, right? The fact that you've gone up against this team so many times and you've been unsuccessful so many times, you need to make sure that that fight, it has the follow-through. Spinks struggling, 1 and 10. His teammates right now are the ones making the difference. He's had some huge moments, especially on Inferno yesterday, to keep his team in it, give Exertion enough time to wake up.
He got your hair just right.
Yeah, nice and square.
Last round then. That 5th would be one hell of a way to sweeten the deal.
Already had some exciting moments. Give us another going into the halftime break. Mouz fully strapped to take the 5th. Vitality lacking the trimmings right now.
Yeah, they'll have 1 rounds with less.
5-7 mo na lang.
Already in this half. Torji searching. Sasha same. Set up to clear over that smoke, and a little bit of shift damage from that HE. Yeah, he just saw like the whole squad. Mouz wants to tap you in. Oh, hang on. Stabilizes onto Brawler. They crush it. Flames is just running and gunning, I guess. Ooh, nice one back, Jimmy. Even that shot through the smoke hit Messi.
Robs is low. Jimmy, a 1v4. This would be the time to announce your presence in the Lanxess.
180 po ni Flames.
Bomb, enemy territory, smoked off again. And the avalanche on mid suffocating for Mouz, but you have to give this a crack. Trying to give some audibles, force them to think of something else. But Jimmy, how do you win this?
You can see him cracking a joke. A wry smile on his face. But so is the time. Salo.
30 seconds. Daming angle na ano.
3 to go. So blind. Perfectly played. Messi's got it.
Okay na yung
Will
apat.
be Vitality
Okay na yung apat.
Mouz just 4 on their map pick, but they've got what they needed. It all comes down to that second half. Will Mirage be where Mouz put their best foot forward?
Ooh! Nahabol ba si Amen?
They look like they can go on forever, and it's only the first map.
My brain feels like scrambled eggs after that marathon. Seriously, how do you recover from this?
I don't know, man. Looks like a long
Tara,
one.
meron din
We need a
dito
quick
nyo, no?
reset.
Hey, cheer up, boys. It's only a best of 5.
Dapat meron tayo dyan.
Refuel yourself.
Parang wala dito eh. Yung pinaka-inaabangan lagi. One minute. Hirap mag-max win ha. Hindi pa makakapag-max win ha. Okay. Halo na naman tayo guys. 4-8. Lagyan ko kaya plus no. Mouse. Ambak, map win. Nakasimula lang boss, 0-0. Nakasimula lang ng second series.
Oh, that was so saucy.
So creamy.
You were talking about the clutch, right?
Yeah.
Ganyan na dapat meron dito yun eh.
Yeah, I guess.
Sa atin dyan, cubes na lang yan.
Lanxess Arena stacked to the rafters to witness Vitality versus Mouz. We're waiting to see who will walk into the grand finals tomorrow. Everyone's got their eyes on Team Vitality, trying to beat the unbeaten Mouz 4, Vitality 8. Jab believes that's enough. The bar set at 4. They reach it. Pistol would be nice. Spinks yet to arrive. Zywoo notably absent, and yet still Vitality off to the race is comfortable.
3-1-1 for the defense of Mouz. Stacking B. Jimmy and Spinks, the standard duo with Exertion as the unknown entity. Roland patrolling window. Torji over towards A. And about to peer out top middle. Flamesy romps Zywoo.
I'm back,
on smoke, B split likely.
Okay, what's your response? Roland's worried about A immediately, but Torji hits that first headshot. Yes, Zywoo's gone down. Doesn't get anything out of this pistol. Now Xerxin again. Oh, it's perfect. Not a single casualty for Mouz. As far as the checklist Cyclone would have had, coming into Mirage, a clean CT pistol, that is brilliant.
And Spinks led them past. Straight towards that stack, and this is where Exertion and Torji, they find the openers. They lock this one down, and Mezzi in a 1-on-5. That's the luck. In bomb enemy territory. A couple of kills. You'd love to take that. First found. How many more can he get?
Makadalawa pa.
The form he's been in, I want to say why not, but this has been a 1v5 with a pistol round against the number 2 team in the world. I don't think so. So no plant, 1 kill, and now it should be the eco. So straight into the B split. Torji through the smoke finds the first. Exertion with the dual Berettas locks it down. Look at this, just peppering through. It's the Wu on the other side, the receiving end of the bullet. And his name written on it. Mezzi with the Deagle, romps with a P250. So light investments as Mezzi will head over towards B, see if he can catch Jimmy on the jump spot. To await the flames. And now the spam. Exertion. A lot of room in middle right now. Just to try and find some damage, but either way, Jimmy doesn't want to give away that opening kill. Drum C, defensive. But he jumps off the boost. The fight, he wants to clamp down with his team. And that's necessary, right? You need to sacrifice if you want to make headway.
Yeah, ooh, that should be the end of Ops, and it is. Shrapnel to finish.
Yung OBS eh.
And there's Spinks.
Nag-stack up yung OBS ko, boss.
Okay, so confidence being shown, team play on display.
Okay na.
This is exactly the recipe for success.
Nag-stack up yung OBS.
The pressure, sure. Vitality know they have to lose eventually. That was the conversation throughout last season. It's now a 5v2. 37 consecutive best of 5s, looking for number 38. And another grand final. Only one team ever has back-to-back wins at Cologne. That's SK. That was Fallen's boys. We said goodbye to him yesterday. Mouz with a parting gift. But the mark of greatness is being able to pick up the victories in the tight affairs. And this one, all tied up, 8-8 as the guns come out again. Not going to fumble against the eco this time round.
I think what you want about Mouz is the resilience that I think is one of the key takeaways from their performance so far in Cologne. A lot of the game's not starting easy for them.
This is straight in towards an A execute. You two at the ready. Mezzi looks to entry up the ramp. That nade could be well timed.
Could be. Mezzi, oh, I thought he was masked by the black smoke. Ron, very quick to identify him and neutralize the threat.
Mouz for city-sided. Mapick map win to, map win.
Rob's cut down, it nearly was perfect. Roland the only omission, maybe not. Double trouble. Zywoo went to the side with 2. Flames going walking, smoke up on CT, not forever. Spinks has actually just dunked on him. Flames still the unknown entity, but not for long. Spots out Torgy's barrel. Headshot provided. Pivots in. Tries to find big.
Buti na lang, ayun na. Lamang na, Mouz, ha.
Threatening nonetheless.
Lamang na.
From Brolin finds the opener, but it's exertion for me. He's 5-0 in that department. He struggled yesterday late on Inferno. His activation was a key to success, and now they take the lead, forcing the pressure onto Vitality. Second of 3 tactical timeouts. Not only the first, but the second. So Brolin again, handy couple of multis for him.
Lamang na.
Nade there from Spinks. 1 kill in the first half, now he's up to 7. Starting to cook.
David versus Goliath.
Yeah, I don't know if it's deliberate, but Mouz Ultras on one side, Golden Hornets on the other. Little bit of a Lanxess cheering rivalry.
I think that top mid smoke has landed perfectly.
No, I don't think so either.
Popping up, Torsi.
Does spot the swing of more. Multiple bodies identified in middle.
Problems now, Alex.
I think so too.
5 consecutive rounds.
Map win.
To go down.
Ganyan lang.
Things are flowing real nice.
Look, if the bomb doesn't go down on these T-sided rounds, that means that you're going to have scenarios like this where you can't go for the full buy. You leave some residual cash, get the max loss bonus into the next, you can buy again, sure. But you want to at least be getting in and forcing the pressure onto Mouz and the retakes, keeping those stress levels, elevate that heart rate.
Map pick, map win.
Drops to be late. They're going to throw utility towards A. Torgy posts up.
Oh, what a flick by Torsi. Ang ganda.
Rapid from Torgy. Actually, Apex, lucky the flash did connect. Torgy would have had him dead to rights there. Spotted out. Spinks and... Oh, actually, it's Brolin that goes down. Yeah, Mezzi, that's a good headshot from the ramp side. Now enabling Robs' flank to start to cook.
Double kill na, Torsi. Oh, si Robs! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Robs, one-on-one.
Jimmy?
To save Mouz. Oh! He just keeps doing the unthinkable. First map of a semi. Ace into what is a 1v4.
Di mapigilan.
Torgy's just gotten them 3
Hindi
kills.
ko na mapipigilan.
And these all came one after the other. Then Robs does activate. Time 20 seconds. Fights plenty, but he's happy to take him.
Oh, mate, Zarshin
Porky na naman.
in the corner, quaking in his boots.
Well, there's the frustrations being shown. No longer the walk in the
9-9
park, no longer that jolly attitude. Reality has just sunk back in, by time back up.
That is twice now. They thought they did the
Dalawang
hard
beses
work,
na yan.
the heavy lifting. And then Robs ruined the day. Hold on,
Oh,
Robs
he
again.
got the recover pa.
Losing Brolan, that was a heated exchange. 2 through mid-side, Zarshin just averts his gaze. Timing, who does it favor? Mezzi onto Spinks through window side. Oh, Torgy, you can't help. The flames ensure it. Extinguish to facilitate. Will peek through. Spots the tip of the head. Mezzi should be
Uy, mga walang HP pala. Mga walang HP. Robs na naman, ha?
No way.
Uy, wala kayong HP po, eh.
Denies.
Flames in the 1v2. Has to get across in towards the site. Should be given the opportunity. Jimmy back towards window to clear mid. Torgy, he's peeled off of Cat.
Real ground for this to go 1v2 for Flames.
He even has a smoke, so if he drops that, can play around it.
Yeah, but look, he's planted just on that default side. Limits his post-plant options.
Make it naman eh. Ayan. Sandwich! Check sandwich! Uy. Near sandwich.
Get cheeky with it.
Oh my God, nagre-reload!
Hello, tempting, tantalizing. This is the Counter-Strike we know and love.
The ninjas! Oh, nakita!
To do in an arena, doesn't crack it.
Nakita. Tumilip.
This man loves his mischief.
Tumilip at the whoop.
And Apex out. A lot to say.
Yeah, and this has definitely got a little bit of a ferocious nature about it. This is a leader of men. But when his team lets him down, when they're making poor choices, bad
Mapik-mapin
decisions,
mo
he's
na
happy to
lang
let
para
them
masaya
know.
ako.
So not happy with how that one unfolded.
Mapik-mapin lang. Ayun na, pinakita.
Big clutch from Robs, then they get ahead of themselves again. Mouz. Not allow consecutive rounds on this T side.
It's a delicate balance. Healthy ego and overconfidence.
And that's the first time the bomb's gone down, so we'll facilitate another buy short. But every single round of Mouz's CT half, they have found the opening kill.
Will they get another? 6 of the 7 rounds in this second half going Mouz's way. Oh, he hits it as well, Torji. Tested by Mezzi's swing. Zaiwu takes the space off of the shot.
Take a look at this. Robs' lurk activating. It's a free side. They're going to have to rotate back around the world. But again, this is a move in the arena. Robs, how are you going to hold them at the door? The bomb, now in T-spawn, has to go all the way through B apartments. Apex needs to stay alive.
Yeah, that's his primary objective. How long?
Nakita ka si Apex dun?
Wow.
Jigs up now.
Yeah, they're going to pick up the pace. I think they know exactly what's up. They know Robs will be somewhere close. He's burrowed deep into the site.
Robs. Mga answer na naman si Robs.
That window cross. Spotted nothing. Eyes attention.
Nice one, Sergeant.
Got to be Mouz's round here. Just Zaiwu remaining.
No, it's Paman ba?
They're not playing scared.
11-9. Mapik, mapwin. Pwede ba matu-0 sa train?
The ones dictating the tone of the game.
Pares na sila ng win rate doon sa train.
Even in a situation where they've been juked, they've lost
5
the
maps,
they're still confident, they're looking for the
80%
fight.
win rate.
Exertion and Torji,
4 wins lang,
21 kills
4
apiece. These are the players that can make the difference.
Crazy find from Spinks, by the way. Apex, I thought that smoke would ensure a bit of survival for longer, but no, they just kind of run them down.
A partial to try and keep Mouz off of 12.
All right.
Will it be a flawless
Let's
half
go,
as
Mouz
far as
Sports.
opening kills for the CT side?
Turang sa lang yan, oh. Turang sa lang yan.
Who can make the difference?
Nice paman na naman. Nice paman silog na naman.
10 opening kills between Exertion and Torji.
Listen to that. Zaiwu immediately taken out of the round. He's been a notably
5-0 sila kanina.
presence map 1.
Yung 0-5 pala kanina. Sarap.
You have to listen to me now. If you want to win, we need to listen to each other.
Galit na si
Well,
Apex.
listening for Mouz was one that was jovial. This one quite stressed. Apex demanding more. 4v5 disadvantage towards a ramp.
Exertion, the perfect angle. Still tracked for 1.
Tama!
Roland ensures it stays in Mouz's favor. A 2-man discrepancy. Only Robson Apex can change.
Nice one, Torsi. Last one, Tetris.
No way.
Last one. Woohoo! Mapoint. Mapoint.
And the final time.
Mapoint.
Force.
Symptoms of stress starting to show. Obviously, the timeout saved for this perfect moment. Xtar is going to demand more too, but when your team are missing a couple of casual smokes, the one top mid in a couple of rounds, just there towards A, the connector smoke doesn't land as it's designed. These unforced errors, we had a double window smoke earlier in the peak. These can't keep cropping up, but they have 3 rounds in a row required to push this into overtime. Vitality, at one point in this game, you had a commanding lead. It was a 7-2 scoreline. Mouz now have 12. You sit at 9. The momentum has shifted. There's blood in the water. There's Train up next.
Pick ng Vitality yan, ano? Train. Mamaya. Next map. Ayan natin.
Fire mid. Partners up with Exertion. Only Flames can be the one responsible for housing them, trying to puff up his chest. Act bigger than he is. Still gets away with the opener. That is the exception to the rule.
Finally, a round where Mouz don't draw first blood.
Okay, hold on.
Ahead.
Forced forward by the molly.
Okay. One is the one.
Claws back.
The 4-on-4, and he wants more. Robs, not ready for
Wow!
Zertion.
Nalason din si Rops.
Cheeky to reaggress like that. Gets Robs caught out. A rarity.
He's on this B side. Unknown piece.
At last, nalason din si Rops.
Two towards ramp.
1-0.
I was
1-0
still
Mouz.
alive. Only 8 kills
Mouz.
to his name. The superstar. One of the best to ever do it. This would be the time to make a level of impact.
12 na yung Mouz.
Window exertion connected. Torji out of the play. It'll have to be on these three in the 3v3.
It has to be now. Jimmy brought down. Opens up, removes the anchor. Exertion smoked off.
3v3.
Pivot with Torji towards the CT side. Exertion burrows into the smoke. Flash to get him across. Exertion relays the info and Torji gets them down. Play. Brolin hits him. And there's nothing more he can do. Mouz a step closer to
Tira ang Barley. Oy, sino Oy, Ragnarok Korea. Di daw makakaisa. 88% by tayo ni Mirage. GG. 2-0 daw. Ay, sorry. Woo! 1-0 Mouz. Di makakaisa yan. Wala na si Kuya Nick. Naka-vitality map 1 ako. Regular time. Oh, sana. Bye-bye. GG. 2-0. 88% by tayo sa Mirage. Ay, sorry. Okay. Tapos na ang parlay. Easy, +1. Sarap. Pero, tatayakan ko to. Reverse sweep. Tatayakan ko to, reverse sweep. Lalapagan ko to, reverse sweep. Vitality. Pero per map na lang kaya. Minus na lang. Tash talk ka boss. Wala, minsan lang manalo. Ganun talaga. Ano tayo? Anong meets ba ano? Ano tayo? AWC par. Football. Parang si Seb to. Simon Taxero. Parang si Seb.
And Hansen can get that equalizer for Toby, and he cues the pause as well to have a bit of words with his coach. He's been playing really, really well, to be honest.
Yeah, the last 5-10
Parang
minutes
si Seb.
I've been really impressed with how Toby's been playing. A lot of pressure on Montaxa and had a lot of chances to score, but this game's going to go down to why, because Montaxa is the definition of locked in. If you saw his celebration
pa pala lalo.
as well,
1-0 na, 1-0 na.
He knows what job he's here to
1-0
do.
Mouz, 1-0 Mouz.
So he gets to the top 8, but
Hindi, pwede ako mag-ano dyan, mag-permap.
Toby's been playing great as well.
Mas okay ito mag-permap eh.
Trying to see, is there any update in that Masada Sabroni gate? I keep mentioning it, but I'm trying to keep a keen eye on that one as well.
Score 1-0 Mouz.
But yeah, I'm with you, Shells. I can't call this game. I'll keep it real. I have no idea which way this will go.
Because Toby's just getting chances, but I do think Montaxa looks overall, I guess, looks more comfortable. But I think Toby's just going forward. He's making a lot of good chances happen.
FC 25. FC 2025.
Let's see. Last 20 minutes of this game. We've had a lot of gameplay today, a lot of games to see. And a lot of the time it tends to
W White.
In regulation time. We've had a couple extra time games. Is this going to be another one of those? Let's see. Another attack here can be stemmed quickly from Montaxa. Look at the triggered run.
Bendy.
Cancelled it in the end, to be fair.
Bendy.
Eusebio.
Oh, still by Leo. Pass to Leo. Leo to Bernard. Here it comes. And shoot. Oh, he blocked. Oh, what a block.
Keeper shuffled slightly across there.
What a block. By Montaxa.
A little bit too early, but great keeper move from Montaxa to do it at the right time, to be honest.
What would you have done differently there? Do you think you just take a cut?
Eusebio going in. Eusebio going in with the pass. Pass with the to Mbappe, no? Intercepted, bro.
Situations, we all make dumb decisions. I do a lot of dumb stuff.
Wala pa eh. Nood muna tayo dito ng FC Pro World Championship sa EWC eh.
Perfect as well. CR7 coming on. I'm not even joking, right? Of all the games I've done across these 3 days, I've not seen CR7.
Dito si Ronaldo eh. Nilagay niya sa lineup.
Well, you can make him control lengthy. Any CR7 for me on FC, man. He just creates rig.
I get it. Aerial plus low driven finesse chip shot.
Pag umabot
no tricks to no incisive.
Depende. Kaya natin.
I don't know, man. It's a weird one for me.
You wasn't a fan of Rio, so from Rio to Ronaldo, which is quite similar.
They're very similar.
Very in a way, so
yeah, very, very similar. In fact, more or less the same player.
Ooh.
That's what you're talking about, though. You see the bundles.
I thought it could have been a free kick even.
Yeah. Last 10 minutes. It's a great tackle with Miraham for Toby in midfield there. Very, very direct. Just powers towards the ball and recycles possession.
The juggle. Passing to Ronaldo.
It just looks so compact, but then suddenly the space just opens up. And he just about keeps possession. Would you have done anything differently? Maybe CR7 you go for goal? I don't mind the pass there, to be honest.
To be honest, I'm gonna give credit to Montaxa. I think his final third defending, has been incredible. Toby's getting his reset a lot, but
nice intercept.
Well every single time, but both of them can't seem to really find a little bit of that 5% extra composure you need to put the ball in the back of the net, but both players get chances to score.
That was an opportunity there with Cruyff.
Yeah.
The pace on Cruyff there, by the way. And he muscled off. I believe it was Mamadashvili there to get even behind the defensive line, which was surprising. But yeah, very, very good defending.
Bellingham. Pass to Rapina.
Toby to predict the shot.
Pass to Leo.
Pass across goal.
Oh! Rapina! Leo! Shoot!
Oh no.
Tagil pa yun!
He's just about managed to keep possession and get it out.
That's the type of rig I'm talking about. Them bigger.
Oh, passing to Eusebio. No one's in the box. Oh, intercepted. Lang. Tagal lang.
Let's see. Is Toby gonna be playing for? Yeah.
Last 2 minutes. 1 minute and 30.
I've mentioned that.
90 minutes to eh. Baka may add time pa.
Looks like he's been quite disciplined, resorting to game management.
Ilan add time.
In these moments, in a loser bracket game, you don't want to do anything that can.
Last 1 minute lang add time.
The end of your tournament. First through ball.
Ronaldo! Oh my god!
Bundles through, but Mamadashvili recovers. And there's not going to be enough time for another attack. We're going to go into extra time again between Toby and Montaxa.
Saka mo na kahapon, Chess. Tapos na yung Chess eh.
That's 3 extra times in a row for us. I mean,
overtime. 5-5 sila, 5-5.
He might have timed it perfectly and Cristiano to create the rig, but 5-5 and full time going into extra time on Taxa.
Extra time.
He knows the job.
Last 15.
He's locked in.
Nakaluwa po. Yak na lang baita. Ay, tayo, ano muna ako? Lapag muna ako dito. Maglalapag ako dito.
In a number of tournaments where he knows he needs to...
Vitality.
To just dig deep and try and push on. And of course, he's up against a player that's been playing very, very well.
Vitality.
not mistaken, the winner of this game
extra time.
Masada, who did eliminate Sebiluoni. So this potentially could be a
15 minutes, 15 minutes.
Taxa and Nasada, which should be unbelievable. Wow.
Pero mabilis naman yung time dito eh. FC, ano naman to eh.
Oh! That's the type of game for World Cup. That's the type of level.
Corner kick. Hey! Oh!
Oh, it's a corner whipped in. And Van Dijk at the near post. Green. We finally got to see him and his prowess from corners with that aerial dominance that
what a goal!
To have.
What a head! What a head!
This game where they've been headed in, whether it's aimed slightly wide or
football now,
not
FC.
And this time though,
what a goal! What a goal!
And leaping, Van Dijk gives Toby the lead.
Grabe si Toby.
Straight away from Montax's kickoff.
Ronaldo to Bellingham. Bellingham with the pass with Messi. Messi to Mendy. Oh, Marabina. Leo. Oh, what a steal!
That should be a pen.
I thought Leao was going to go down.
That should be a pen.
Was that a tackle from Montaxa?
Yeah, I think that was a tackle. That has to be a pen.
Oh, para pa. Oh, what an intercept! What a steal!
That was been very, very impressive.
Messi to Ronaldo. Uy. No. Rapina.
Well.
Back to Ronaldo.
Of course, with the pace.
Bellingham.
Joe Bellingham supporting him, and it's just trying to find the angle,
Messi.
trying to find that perfect pass into the box.
No blood, no foul. No blood, no foul. Wala pa, Brendo. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Pina. Oh.
First time through ball.
Oh, offside. My bad. Offside pala, offside.
Offside came so late, the call there. I thought CR7 would have been.
Leo. CR7.
Messi.
Oh, what a pass by to Leo. Box to Messi. No. Ham. Leo. So Messi to Ronaldo. Oh, foul! No foul, right? No foul. Oop!
Oh my days! It's an incredible bit of press here from Toby.
Ham with a shoot? No.
All the way, and it's going
Bellingham, Ronaldo.
With Mia Ham. Is there going to be a way to get an angle? Again, Montaxa just
Ba't
looks
parang
so
dalawang Ronaldo
you
yun?
wonder how he's conceded 6 goals. Like, I know that sounds crazy. So I was like, but like anytime
Rapina with a
attack is against him,
steal.
it just seems like his team are so compact.
Yeah, but it just shows, and in 9-minute halves, though, the games have gone for so long, you know. Montax has defended great this game, but he has conceded 6 goals. But it also shows just how good Toby's been playing. I think Toby's been
Plus 1 minute.
on around the edge on the
Uy,
reset, but
mali yung pasa.
defending very well, honestly.
Ayong. Pero lamang na si Toby, oh. Lamang na siya eh.
Can't
Uy!
go back.
Bigling.
Yeah, can't go. I was
No.
about to say
Oh, yun.
that
Ay,
would
wala
have
na
been
palang
a
oras.
disaster to give away possession in that moment. First half of extra time comes to a close.
Second half ng extra time.
And it's going to be a very, very impactful moment. Will
Tara, ano na tayo? Pag-game na ata tayo, par. Ito na. Ay, sinasabi ko, yun, oh. Pares lang sila 5 maps. Pares lang sila win rate.
From humble
Bahala na.
in Hanover to
Bahala na kayo dun.
in Katowice.
Pero magano ako dito, par. Para sa akin, magbabitality ako, minus
arrive at what we thought
Tari.
was our peak.
Hindi.
We
Map
instead
pick,
discover
map
a
win.
whole new
Puso,
chapter.
minus 4.5 vitality. Minus 4.5 vitality. Yan ang aking lapag.
Don't worry, Bob. I got your back.
Here at Face It, we try our hardest
to get you the best POVs. Faceit.com/watch.
Game na. 1 minute pa pala. Oy, Mark Balguna. Dito ka na naman ha. Ito. Talabay tayo dito game 1. Matagal-tagal yung gabi na to ha. Okay, laban. Ano naman tama nito eh. I-share ko pala muna. Game 2. Map 2 train. Quality 01 mouse. Map 2 train. Game.
Hello guys. Crazy summer, right? How you doing, bro?
Yo, brother.
Couldn't go anywhere without people asking for pictures.
Yeah, same.
Wait, you guys have fans?
First major win and I'm even more motivated. I don't know what Jail was talking about.
Same, brother.
Boys, not gonna lie, it feels we can do no wrong.
We're blessed.
We're unstoppable.
Oops. Panis, naka-porch.
So what do you guys think?
No, Dan.
It's a Porsche 911, Dan.
T'es vraiment
Dan.
How are you doing, Cologne? You enjoying your Saturday night entertainment? Now only elite level teams have ever won in the Cathedral of
Di pa ako nagpapakalbo ever since
37 consecutive series wins. A record-shattering spree, and Vitality have now been humbled on Mouz's Mirage. Train has to be different.
Pag walang-wala na,
keep
baka
that streak alive. For Mouz, one map is not enough. You can't take down the king without numbers. Mouz have the Lanxess behind them. The people want to see the kingdom crumble.
It's time for Mouz. Ay, hindi pala.
To keep them there.
Sorry, Vitality pala ako, minus 4.5 pa. Train map pick ng Vitality. Pero same lang sila ng win rate, same pa sila ng map.
Vitality's
map
pick,
plate.
T-side start.
5 map plate.
And that's where the struggles found themselves on Mirage.
80% win rate.
P250s are plenty. Romps and Zywo equipped and a late main pop from Zywo and Flamesy on the table.
Minus 4.5. Minus 4.5.
And
Vitality.
Romps has just taken down Spinks. Jimmy grabs one back immediately.
Zywo has not had much fun in these pistol rounds. Jimmy puts him down easy. Flames response, long-range Glock headshot, not bad. P250 would have found lethality. Recovers it off of Zywo's corpse. Opportunities for Rops on that pop dog fight. Spots Brolin, spots two actually. Torji at the back bomb.
Exertion pushed up. Rops is not skipping a beat.
He was so ready for that.
Mga walang HP din, no? 16 HP si Jimpat, 77 si Torsi.
How do you confirm it? How do you make sure? This is as hard as possible for what remains of Mouz.
Apex ready with the flash. Flames with the P250 now in his hand. Jimmy Love.
Oh! Go on, lad! Take them all!
4K?
An ace, but that's Robin
4K, Robin Cool.
Keep a good man down.
He delivered on
Sana
that
all
number
the
one as the
Seraphim.
rest of the team,
I'm burning hot, Gian. I'm burning hot.
Train. Considered the best player in the world of this year so far, and that's coming with the accolades.
Ah,
Donkey's in the final watching
fragile.
on. I'm sure he would love that head-to-head. He hasn't forgotten Katowice. But you got to get there first, and a pistol round to set the tone. And Robs picking up right where he left off. Beauty.
Now, sure, there's strategy there, sure, there's calls, but essentially two P250s to Robs and Zywoo. Go kill.
Minus 4.5. Vitality.
The fight forward. Don't know about that.
Not so
naman
sure
sila.
Serge can get away with this. Like, there's two there. He manages to relocate. He gets away scot-free.
Well, Vitality, you might need a reset right now. Currently blocked towards Pop and Main. You cannot breach through. Ivy regressed late. Jimmy and Torji starting to work on some space. This will help inform the decision for Mouz's stats. Brolin and Exertion.
VIP nga siya, nasa dulo naman siya, sabi niya.
Now they pushed out Ivy. They've given up.
Hindi na mapigilan eh.
Catch somebody slouching in the intro.
Gumalaw na yung kamay, napindot.
It is going to be
Ayun, 600 yung queuing number. Sabi niya.
Smoke guys is their cross for now.
Oh, wow.
Great tag.
Good tracking. Zywoo spotted.
Parang ma-1-1 pa ata. Tag na si Zywoo.
Behind that con smoke though, and it feels like Vitality getting this bomb down already. Sets them up to convert this second round. Mouz, sure, you got the opener, but how do you get back into the bomb site?
Mezzy's cognizant of this flank. They're letting Jimmy work.
Mezzy, 50
nice one,
Mezzy. Ready. Nice headshot onto the Jimmy flank. Brolin kicks up a fast but very low HP. Robs, safe pair of hands for this one. There is that flank.
Right, but no.
Zertian tries his luck again. Rob's just perpetually ready.
Pangalawang bisis na yan, series yun.
And disgustingly quick.
Nice, 2-0, 2-0.
So far, it's the same recipe for success. Robs.
Yan ang dulong walang tamis. Bawi ka na lang.
Top tier form. And Mezzy, the safe pair of hands, ready for everything.
Okay naman, okay naman. Medyo malapit
at the mix,
pa din
and
naman.
That's exactly how they were throwing rounds together in that first
Pero
half of
ngalay
play
ka lang
back on
din talaga.
Mirage. Zywoo 0 and 2, but it's early stages on
kalaban
that number
mo
2. He needs to get activated.
Ngalay
I'm sure that would have been
tsaka
in the conversation with
gap.
the team huddle outside. Natsu, we need you. His team will buy him the buffer
Pero
for
yung mga
now. Just
kasabay
going
niya
to
doon
shrug
ng
that
mga
one
bata
off.
din.
One map secure, that will guarantee the third and decider, and if we need
Baka
to get
first
there,
time
it'll
lang
be
mag-VIP
overpass.
standing.
Haven't seen that in the Langsters for many a year.
Bang! Mutikan pa.
Certainly wouldn't mind a ticket to a third map. Mouz probably would.
Well, they've saved through a couple of these upgrades. That scout's still kicking about. A chance in this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights that favor Brolin, especially if you're overlooked. Oh, he's got the angle around the smoke. Really?
Nakapilok ko si Brolin.
Brolin, and then...
Oh! Sphinx with a double dig!
Vitality collapsed! Only Apex can save them ahead!
God, Sphinx!
On the spray.
The Vitality!
Wow, stunning!
Mabalik daw sila, sabi nila. Yan naman lagi sinasabi nila.
Sphinx stunning on the Deagle.
Well, Apex, back to the drawing board for you. That is 2 AKs now given over to
Dating
enemy
Vitality
hands
din
on
yan,
the
si
eco.
Sphinx.
That's just a couple of
Pinalitan
stages for the
niya
second
ng
round
Rops.
force.
Yun,
And now it'll be into the buys. They're going to be fully strapped. Kits for everybody, head armor, and even the Torji AWP. Exertion and Torji, they delivered exactly how they had to in map number 1 to secure that win. And now Sphinx making an early mark. Forced in for Vitality. 2 AKs, Galil, couple of digs, like Util. And a great flash on Ivy to push Jimmy away for now. Torji can assist his boy as Exertion already pushed up Pop. Plenty on his plate.
Yeah. He's got the advantage here, but not the numbers. Rob's completely back-turned, and oh, he hasn't finished his meal there. That's the Estonian go. Flamesy lucky to be alive, and sure, you spotted too. You'd love a kill. Flames in this chaos. Finds a safe haven with vision on the smoke.
Okay, well, there's still two players
Sana
over
minus
towards B.
4.5 ako,
joins
Vitality,
Spinks on that side, and they are aware of the threat.
Agay-agay ako
So
talaga dyan.
presence Ivy. And over towards the box halls. Low on HP, but still plenty of time. Lacking the firepower, lacking the util. This would be tough to break into an exertion, considering the way that the Mouz boys are playing. I wouldn't be surprised to see something crazy right now.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Away. Oh, he's
oh my God!
Oh, come on, two perfectly placed little bursts. Catches flames in the
kung hindi tumalon siguro, hindi pa mamatay, hindi pa mais pa ulit.
Xertion playing around it. Oh, Apex sneaks out. Hits the headshot necessary, falling on the back of the bomb.
Uy, nag-miss!
Lead drops out, Zywoo goes down. That's an important frag from the screen. It falls into place nicely for Mouz. Only Apex and only the one headshot. That's Mouz tying things up nice, dead even early.
And it should be the third round for them, but Vitality have to take the eco now. Showing their muscle, showing their might.
T-side of Train looking for about 4 rounds, especially with the new buff to the CT side economy. And Mouz winning a quote-unquote eco early. That is going to be a massive boon to the bank balance. Taxman's come early. Feels like there's a debt that's owed. The 8th time of asking. Is today the day? Or will we see the mark of a champion once again? So this is a nothing round. You don't expect anything from Vitality. You get a couple of kills, the bomb goes down, success. Mouz wanting to avoid exactly that. Keep them at arm's length, allow your players to farm up against the Eeks. Just a P250, $300 is all that they've invested, and it is on Apex. They're definitely used to this, aren't they? Fury yesterday up against Mouz. Both teams with a very slow approach. Happy to hold on to you till late. Play the clock. Spinks on the jiggle. Alex, they're a bit close.
Yeah, and he's got his back to a knife out. Jimmy just saves Spinks. He doesn't realize how lucky he was.
Well, shouldn't have been so concerning, but no harm, no foul.
Spinks, lucky man to be alive.
And they'll find these final 2. Just running out into yard. Bomb now noted on Apex. 30 seconds left. In just a moment until they go down. Not a single kill will be noted. Apex.
Girl.
Dead man walking. Right now, it's all lining up for Mouz.
It was easy, but I swear.
I told you, Chad. The Langsess lust to see this kingdom crumble.
Well, the guns do come back out. They stomach the eco. Erasnes towards Pop, perfectly placed. Look at that, nuclear.
Is ringing, but legs moving, still going forward, not going to be deterred by that early damage.
So low, both of them, but this is a clamp down on box hall setup. Look at this, 4 players ready to deal with this.
Yeah, well, Rob's not one I'm ready to write out. Are they looking to punish him on his smokes? He's been conditioning, throwing these smokes for the whole season. Is he trying to exploit that? Breaks the window and Spinks obliges. Robs confirms there is a crunch coming. It's all so quiet, so unspoken. Cloak and dagger! Robs has got him! Confirmation of more. Xertion throws out the smoke. Low HP from the early HGs.
Util exchanged, and the low HP of Brolin and Exertion still persist. Nade through, damage on the way back, but quite light. Torji up on top of the red.
He's back in his aim on this one.
Where's the
susceptible
flash?
to the flash. No flash coming. It's fading.
Bang.
Oh, it's too easy. Flames, a sitting duck, and it's Torji ready to pluck.
Oh,
work, okay. Jimmy's gone. Apex from the Ivy side comes alive for Vitality.
2v4. Oy, save na kayo. Kanya pa? Save na nan.
Torji forced off by the
Nice one, Vitality.
You might know what it is.
Vitality muna ako guys, ha,
That's
Vitality.
the bomb loose. 20 seconds to
Lang!
get that back.
Wait! Uy, buti na miss!
Torji missed his chance. Should be the bomb plant, should be the round.
But this is late. Exertion wasn't joining the party, now he is. He's gone through the back lines. He's towards dark side and he's now floating through Ivy. So Torji, they know he's connector. Exertion.
Who
could he be?
Yeah, I think Apex has got a good idea as to the possibilities.
Well, fishing
Backing
finished.
away, okay, yeah.
No bites on this one. The rod out of the water, and they will just be hoping for the save. Felt like there was a moment there, especially bomb spills out. Apex just swings wide.
That was terrifying.
If he went down, that's a 2v2, and now it'll be 3-3 in the round count.
Now, I'm sure you know just what it's like as a captain. Sometimes you need someone to swing, and oftentimes that ends up being you.
Well, Apex has to function within this team. Brolin's doing his job. Apex will have to too. It was him and Zywoo towards the bottom of the scoreboard on map number 1. Now, it's not that they haven't lost maps to Mouz before.
Yeah, what is the
today,
record?
it was 17-4.
17-4.
And Torji looking to continue to keep Morgan right here, right now. But the opener comes to Rops. Gets the info, backs away. This is the kill that you think, uh-oh. It could start to fall apart, but Mezzi and Apex, stereo frags activating across the map in unison. Now the money there. Remember that extra boon early.
Wala, naunahan. Parang siya naging ano eh.
After this,
Parang siya naging
depends on the saves.
Entry eh.
Defensive molly there. So Mezzi expecting a push, calls Apex over, and they'll exchange bottles of flame. Now the flash. I think you might want to get out of there, Jimmy. If you're hoping for space, it was going to be a big fight.
Bright light. Oh, and good night.
The orb rattles off and they still swing the line. Another round with a man advantage for Vitality. Exertion pushed up in main. Has a lot of space. Flames yet to frag. Smoked off and would be tough to consider pushing through this.
I don't know, he's got that molly destined for Exertion's position and he will be able to extinguish and peace out. Evades Rops, just emerging into that pop dog. Exertion playing around the smokes thrown by this two
score map 1,
with this
9,
man advantage. How do they leverage it? How do we slowly choke out that defense?
Right 39 Mouse 2-2. Torji and
ayun sa taas sa upper left.
From Exertion
sa taas ng mapa
over towards this A side.
May score 39.
39 seconds. The go signal. It's about to come in. Sandwich
pag green,
now the
yung score. Bali na ko nila yung mapa nila. Yun, ganyan.
So heavy in the wrong side of the map. It will just be
map pick
Exertion
ng mouse
here.
yun eh.
Rotation's coming.
Pag pula yan, talo sila dun sa map pick nila.
Go to the parting past. Aware that hell could be occupied. It's Brolin working through.
Not comfortable. Exertion's coming.
Exertion. No one's looking at him. Flames with the reaction shot. Hits the necessary headshot. And now backing away. Don't want to lose too much to such a decisive round.
Apex spots one over towards spawn in the hunt as they start to fan out across the map. You want to take these away, as mentioned.
Low play pala sila dito sa
next, but these saves will make it tougher and tougher. Torchi's orb will not miss, and that is Mezzi to grab one. Can he swing into the
Nako! Nawala pa yung
takes down the orb. Now it's just Brolin up to bat, can't be found.
Recover up.
Should be able to get that orb off of Torchi's corpse.
Nakaso may mga zombie.
Bombs still mga zombie. And they are bearing down. He might lose it.
Oh, and you can't be missing those.
Oy, buti na lang. Alalay mo zombie!
The USB comes through.
Ayun, namatay.
And that's why Apex is extra happy. No extra orb to be worried about when you're flipping around the abacus.
Well, right now, Torji with 8K, 7.7 for Spink. So the buy, it's going to be there. Don't you worry about that. But it's the future ramifications. Eventually, you want to hit that break point. You want to make them have to eco. Now, if they continue to lose rounds, save guns, sure, the score is going to continue to cascade upwards for Vitality, but they will be hard rounds, never easy, never broken, never down to the pistols, the partial buys. You're 1 round away from doing that.
Massage can't fix. No, nakalagay dyan.
As we pan around, a shot there. Sergey, Jimmy's brother, noted yesterday he took to the arena to support his brother in the Mouse jersey.
W Art.
The conversation started in a different way as well.
Wala ko intel na.
Oftentimes you see a sibling arrive, you think, well, you're chasing an impossible dream to surpass your brother.
Bukas pa yan yung ano. processor.
Change of focus from Mouz. They want to fight for main instead of
Pag-giveaway nila.
Yeah, Flames is fully flashed up.
Ay! Muntikan ka pa.
Apex confirms there were bodies in main. Robs, quick to this. Zersh's anticipating. What? So quick.
Grabe naman yung aim ni Robs. Sana all.
Instantaneous headshot.
Might be fed up of Zywoo getting all these MVPs.
Yeah, man, he is putting out that performance right here.
Nga, 39 nga.
Rob's trying to drag them across the
Nasa taas
line, and this
ng
is for their
mapa.
fifth. Zywoo now to lurk out upper ramp, has the gap. Spinks is
Upper
allowing
left,
this with his
far.
position right
Meron
now.
dyan.
Very passive.
Score.
Bomb is there with them. Mezzy joins Zywoo.
Oh, hello, Spinks has revealed him.
Agay.
You get one chance.
One bullet is all he fires. And Mezzy just tucks him in tight.
Well, it's a save simulator again. Brolin, Torji, and Jimmy all looking for a safe haven. Bomb goes down, 40 seconds on the clock on this timer. Remember, you take these away, you limit the investments going forward. If they hold on to these, it'll be another gun round. Vitality know that, but they're not sending out the searching party just yet. Apex and Mezzy staying with the bomb just in case. Rob's making sure there's no flank, and Zywoo, who's the only one being let off the leash. Spots one, and apparently he's seen enough. They'll drop a defensive smoke. They'll get to retain the 3 weapons. That's 2 M4s and an AWP. Bomb goes off. And we need to take stock. The inventory right now that Mouz are dealing with. Brolin can drop an M4.
Pag namatay yung dalawa, tatlo, wala. Auto-save na agad sila.
So everybody will be strapped on the Mouz side of the server, and this is going to be the second of 3 tactical timeouts called in the first half. And you can understand why Cyclone is calling this. This is a map with the CT side bias. Again, a return to the buff that we've got going into this event with the economy update. So CT is given a little bit more to work with.
Beta.
But 5 rounds for Vitality. It's what I would say is
minus
4.5.
How
many more can they get? And they're unlikely to let their foot off the gas because they are 1 map in the hole.
Vitality minus 4.5.
Yeah, I imagine the team talk was quite stern.
Yeah, let's say they came in with a little bit of sleep under their eyes. 75% on everybody other than, say, Robs. Well, you're not going to win unless everybody's in it to win it.
Yeah, Robs is just perpetually present in the server. Torji, I like this aggressive orb line. We've seen it utilized multiple times. Sets them up the smoke. Ouch! He can't hit the shot.
And they take the space.
Yeah, that's
a big miss, because here they come. They're going to come out pop.
This is going to be a bit much for Brolin to handle alone. Smokes out to block main side. There's Robs.
Straight through the smoke.
Too easy, mate. Flames, however, walking out. Caught out by Exertion. Loves playing around these smokes, does Exertion. Torji Zorping. Removing Robs secures Mouz a necessary man advantage. They must convert this.
Looking for the boost. Want to set Zywoo up over the smoke to see if he can find anybody, Olaf or Hell.
Oh, he might, you know. Exertion backing away, recedes from the fight.
All right, well, now they need the silent dismount. Light on you two. Plenty of time. Olaf Molly lands. Looking to back off. That's the bomb getting out of main. Apex to throw whatever utility has over towards this B side. Will it draw a rotation? Yes. Torzi acknowledges the potential for the B hit. So keeping them moving, keeping them guessing, keeping the comms flowing for Mouz. 35 seconds. Money there just for another buy into the next for Vitality, but a plant would definitely go a long way in a situation like this.
Spinks holding onto his util until 20 seconds.
There's no smoke for Torji. They have to molly con.
He's got a HE as well. All of that nades. This time finds Apex. Torji mollied off. Can't rotate in time to support as the Apex pushes forward, surging to find Spinks.
Hindi nakita yun.
Surgeon will swing through.
Nice one, Apex.
Flash not enough to stop Apex. That's Spinks up in the rafters delivering damage. A second requirement. Apex is doing everything. Entry fragging in the Lanxess. Since 2015, Jimmy, however, back up! Reloading on the ladder! Low damage is done. The pistol from Torji could prove enough. Finds himself the M4 and denies Apex the one that would have had him standing up. Maybe even popping a middle finger to the Lanxess. He nearly had it right there.
They get in, they get that bomb down, they keep the pressure on, but Mouz keeping their head above water.
4K na sana ni
This one
Apex.
here, they hear Brolin lob out the smoke, spam through the smoke, get the kill for free. Exertion grabs one back and maybe trying to take the timings a little bit too early. That's what it felt like Apex was getting frustrated with in the first map of Mirage. Some of these rounds they had entries and they were playing too far ahead. You got to play as a team, you can't do this alone.
Here's Iwu. Looking like he wanted to try and get something started early.
Calling for a flash.
Ronan is so close. He's just jumped straight past him. Overlooked. Oh, and he gets the second. Committing to the spam. Mezzi next on the naughty list. It all comes too easy. Spinks finds his head-to-head with Robs.
Delikado pa nga yung 4.5 ko.
1 man versus 5. Mouz are stabilizing here. Keeping it clean would be a confidence booster. Brolin.
Yung delikado pa bigla.
Dribbles out. Apex swings on out.
Up.
There's a nice one. A little
1v5.
constellation frag. Brolin will put him down. It's 5.
Baka lang naman eh.
These are necessary.
It looked like it was going to be a pace change there from Vitality. Wanted to pounce down ZywOo, just not getting away with his usual
Lang
tricks.
kapagorad.
2
Corner
kills.
tapos what's
His
party.
impact not
Ano
felt
magawa
on
natin?
Mirage and not
Tulog ka na,
present
Neil.
on Train either. We tied things up, and it was a
Ayaw
landslide of
mo
rounds
umuwi.
late that really propelled Mouz.
Oh, map 1.
Oh, well, it was that Inferno game yesterday.
Yeah, 2.
It was 6 straight rounds.
Yeah, T-side gun round.
But they don't have an issue activating late into the piece, do they?
You can see the frustrations on ZywOo.
It's very rare to see him kept out of play like this. He's the player of the year right now, this man. Every single trophy the Vitality have lifted, he's been the MVP.
Yeah, he's been farming them.
Well, you'd hate to be the reason that your team doesn't even make it to the grand final. There's an expectation when you're one of the greats.
It's an expectation when you've won
Spin.
37 series in a row.
Spin!
Oh, they're reading this, aren't they? Exertion will be here as well. B-side shut down.
Torji.
1.
Comfortable.
2. Uy.
All too easy.
Tag.
Knocks the boots off of Apex. That was their hope. On the hero rifle. Ripped away from them by Spinks. Long range AK works wonderfully.
He wants revenge. He wants revenge. Spinks wants
Next
revenge.
about to set the timeout, but the looks of things, perhaps the mark at the ready. And there's the timeout.
Pag ito nag-6-6,
On a momentum shift to go into the halftime break.
tambakol to pag nag-City Vitality mo.
It's already a better T-side than Mirage.
Ewan
You
ko
only
lang.
busted 1.
Sana nga.
Five to
Naka-minus 4.5
The
ako sa
pressure is on.
Vitality eh. Sana nga, boss. Sana nga.
Hero AK means lighter investment available for Apex. AKs for the rest, and still lacking a little bit of util. So that will limit the options available to Vitality in a round like this.
EY sa plus 1.5.
Being at range, just calm, not worried.
Kaya nga eh. EY nga talaga.
Pistols, just taking his
Yun lang din
time,
inantay ko
cooking
kanina pa eh. Okay na.
Everybody doing what they need to.
Pero
right
ngayon
now
may
for Mouz.
lapag na din naman ako.
Oh, they're starting at 5 out. Nobody inside. Jimmy's with them to throw util towards main.
Oh, they go for a heavy barrage. HGs and Flames. Look what it's done to ZywOo and Flames. Both of them have had absolute terrible T-side here. 3 frags combined.
Lato!
Kept afloat by Rops' output. Mezzi and Apex as well.
Talo pa nga, babalato pa. Para-parasan tayo susugal.
Mezzi asking questions of Torji's Ivy hold. Throws out the flashbang. Torji not believing anything. Makes a move. So does Zertian. Flashed in. He's getting cheeky with it.
Tama na lumaos map 2 para masaya lahat. Aray! Ikaw lang yung masaya.
Finds the trade.
Naka-vitality ako para map 2. Minus pa. 4.5.
Sniper agile keeps darting between these options.
Yeah, Ivy's a nuisance for him right now.
Ooh, okay, spotted out.
And Mezzi not baited into it, so knows he's pivoting between these sight lines. 45 seconds. Decision will have to be made soon.
6-6 mo, 6-6 mo. Vitality, 6-6 mo.
Messi makes his move. Torji was ready.
Oh my god.
So agile. And Brolin, we saw what he could do in this position.
Lagyan mo naman ang chance yung minus 4.5 go. Nice one. 3v3.
Accelerating into the side.
Oh! Nice one. Oh!
It's a potent pairing. 18 seconds. They have to get that
bomb.
They have to get Jimmy out from his hidey hole. Space gets tapped on down. Across the line. Not alone. Mouz 7. Vitality 5. Is this really not going to see a third?
Is this the real or is just fantasy? The lesson. Sana tama score ko. 13 Mouz, 8 Vitality. Ano? Correct score? Okay yan. Punta muna tayo ng football. Let's go. Football na tayo. Kaka. Bellingham to Graham. Pass it to
That's gone through. Okay.
What a save by Konate.
That pass there, I would have expected it to be intercepted. I do probably agree with taking the chip there, though, Charles.
Ilang minutes?
2 minutes.
I would say was missing from my game this year. I haven't really chipped at all, but it's a very good decision to do when you go through.
Raphinha to
Kanota. That's the wrong decision there, but we've seen it go in many times.
Pinola to Ronaldo.
Yeah, both of these players have been in the scene for quite a while now. But Kacha was a runner-up with the E-Champions League. If you remember this one, losing to Oliver PN.
In 21?
Oh!
Yeah.
Pass to Kanota. Pass to Graham Hansen. Oh, he will shoot. Oh, we shoot. Oh!
Doesn't get the aim with it. But
no passing ability, ah.
Yeah, it's an opportunity. Yeah, this season, he
tira
hasn't had the
tira.
strongest of performances, especially in the E-League.
1 minute.
With his team, they fell short in that tournament. So this season, of course, despite not having the strongest of starts, he still finds himself in a very, very strong position because he's very close to potentially getting a way to get into play-ins, despite having an underwhelming regular season by his standards.
I mean, it's hard to say.
7-5 na naman pala.
So talented, but
ayun na 7-5 din eh.
Cash's quality and caliber, you expect him to be at the more events or the final stages at a lot more, but
Sebio,
a lot
Raphinha.
of players this year kind of having the similar.
Going to Ronaldo.
Doesn't mean they're necessarily
Cantona.
Sometimes they just
Raphinha.
Oh!
What a fumble, bro.
He has an opportunity here to try and save his season.
Ronaldo.
The quality of Cash
to Graham Hansen.
Yeah, we all know, man. We've been playing this guy for years.
Oh.
Serious.
Oh. What a pass to Ginola. Oh. What a save.
Still not job done though. He needs to see out these
30 sec.
or so minutes in game.
Oh, Raphinha with
it. Ball down the line. Didn't look on too much.
Nice depth.
Toure running across to shepherd out Raphinha there.
20 sec. Kaka. Galing naman nito.
Wondering where Raphinha's playing.
Kakia.
I think it's a 4-4-1-1. I think Raphinha's playing in cam, you know.
Raphinha in cam. Yeah,
Tara guys. Game na.
The Counter-Strike congregation gather in the Cathedral. Is this a sermon on persistence? I have a question for you.
Operation.
Lanxess, does this go to a third map?
Yes! We go to overpass.
Are we about to witness the upset of the year?
Wala pa pala.
Live with 10,000 of your Counter-Strike comrades. Let's get it on.
Let's go!
Early show of presence from Spinks. Steps have been heard. Zaiwu. Can he start things off strong? Yes, he can.
Ayan na, nakabawi na si Zaiwu sa pistol.
He's been really struggling to have a good pistol.
Apex.
Apex, nice tap onto Zertion's face. Mezzi and chip.
Clean round? No.
One spot response from Brolan on that Glock. There's Torchy getting active.
That's what Apex.
Brings him down.
That's one Ivy.
Just Torchy towards the Ivy side. Low HP on Flames. Reload required. And no Kevlar for the clutch. Has to do this the hard way.
Check mo lahat yan.
Multiple elevations. Tries to
Walang HP. Huwag ka magpa-headshot, Apex ha. Hayop ka.
That 1v1 he so desperately needs. Rob jumps in.
Buti na lang oh.
Apex feeling himself.
Okay na.
Zaiwu starts, it's Apex that finishes.
And Zaiwu needs to start now. Mirage,
wag niyo na
literally his worst map of the year.
What?
And right now he's been kept awfully quiet. That's only his 5th kill, but he's not alone in the
pag
silence
nag-champion
right
yung
now.
Vitality, hindi
Flamesy
si Zaiwu pala. Hindi mag-MVP to. Drop sa ata yung MVP dito. Pero wala pa nga. Talo pa kasi sa mapa, no? Ayan tayo.
But the frags need to beat 2.
Mananalo man talaga.
A win against the Force to tie things up.
Wow. Messi thought he was playing it smart.
And they're coming his way.
Low HP. Lots of bodies here.
What a spray by Zaiwu. Ito na. MVP na pala ulit. MVP na ulit. Sorry.
Kill wins the round with one magazine of his M4.
Bang! Agay!
Goes down. Zertion, one hell of a D.
Yeah, gotta hold your horses. I understand that Apex probably a little bit frustrated with the performance from his teammates right now, trying to get the job done, showing some aggression, just like that pistol round.
Papaagay ka na lang talaga eh.
Mezzi is too. Yeah. You can't be giving away freebies like that when you're one of the healthier members. Remember, dents were made on Mirage in the early stages of their CT side. Didn't really cost them. They're up 7-2, but you can't be playing that type of Counter-Strike. How much more damage can Exertion and Spinks find? 55 seconds. M4 now equipped. Can this one really get out of control? Zaiwu pressed up in towards Olof for now. Flamesy back of red. Mezzi bomb train drops towards B, and the time settles in. Question not being asked right now of where Mouz are looking for the finish. Exertion with the bomb pressing up Ivy. Can he find another fight?
As he spots, confirms Exertion's commitment. Little bit of leg. Spinks, information, Zaiwu hold. Headshot provided, that is gnarly. Flames goes down, 2 on 4, suddenly looking winnable! Suddenly they're in the lead! Bomb to be planted, smoke break, won't deny it, Zertion exposed a little, getting away from the spray, hunts him down! Has he got it?
Ang pinalitan at nagpalit! Ang pinalitan at nagpalit! Nakita! Ano ko?
Information flows, Robson ready! On the draw! Massive clutch!
Wag mo batiin! Wag mo batiin si Mukam! Hayop ka, wag mo batiin!
Spinks doesn't waver, he comes up clutch!
That is a 2v5.
Wala to boss, pa ako sa 7-2, promise, may promise pa biglo. Hayop ka!
That should have been it. There should have been no conversation. Apex wanting to punish, pushes, and he's the one looking silly. And this right now is not the vitality that we have seen throughout the remainder of 2025. This is a team that is shaking it to the goddamn core.
Oh my god.
And this is a team that now has to win a force play of their own. Mouz, they are in the driver's seat.
4.5 ko, wala na ata pag natalo pa.
Eighth attempt, Chad. How did they come into this one expecting the result to be any different? Persistence from Mouz, is it gonna bear fruit?
Hanggang 8 lang ako.
Disrupts here. It's rotation. Not close. Nobody playing con. Nobody able to pipe up pop. So if it is a B execute, he's going to have to do it alone, and it's maybe how this game has felt for him.
Talo na ako pag nanalo pa yung ano. Pag nanalo pa yung Mouz. Talo na ako.
In through high ramp, Zaiwu with the scout there at low ramp. But if the execute is diligent, they shouldn't have too much to say in a round like this. 40 seconds. Nades at the ready.
End of era for Vitality.
Scout. Very hard to contribute. Very hard for Robs. The combination of fly and Mac 10. Spinks with that swift TTK.
The end of... Oh, wait lang.
The Zywoo Scout's not bad.
Zywoo Scout, sayang.
Needed to be a whole lot more spectacular. This one, pedestrian.
Simple approach, be execute with all the required util there. That flash, perfect. Exertion delivering as he should. The X factor, the entry man gets the map, deals with the force, and now
GG na yung 4.5 ko, guys. GG na.
The numbers at the top of the screen, and my expectations coming into this match, it's starting to not make as much of an alignment here. Vitality 6, Mouz map up 9.
And it's about to be double digits, don't you worry about that.
This is starting to look like Vitality wavering in a semi-final. Not something I thought I'd be saying
today. Era. Yun lang. Ito, ready ba tayo dyan? Yes.
Coming into this all year long, they only had 2 blemishes on the record.
Oh, nice attempt.
Half-hearted. Yeah, $200 is all you had. It was a loss to Eternal Fire back at Bounty to kick off the year. Then from there, every event they've gone to, they have lifted the trophy. The major, a best of 1 loss to Legacy. 37 consecutive best of 3s or best of 5s.
Ridiculous.
And the closest anybody has gotten was Falcons back in Melbourne. Mouz are a mere 3 rounds away. That's only 15 kills.
Mouz Sports. Nice one, bro, Lan. Tropa ko yun sa 7-11. Let's go.
Mouz's worst placing this year has been 3rd.
Kaya nga eh. Nasabihan pa na Halima mag-City.
Another day at the office. But Mouz, for whatever reason, has struggled to become household names.
Pumapri mo na lang.
Take down the king. That's no longer in question.
Di ko pa masuot yung vitality ko bukas kung sakali. GG pa.
Every single individual delivering as they need to.
Magpa-vitality na dapat ako, attire. Hindi pa.
Okay guys, I want to make sure you are still believing. Okay?
Belief.
Mag-G2 na lang ako bukas, G2.
That's one thing saying, there's another thing doing.
Galing kay Koenig yun, galing kay Koenig.
Brave from Mezzi. Burrows in a little deeper than usual.
Oh! What?
Flames left out on a bit of an island with the boost that they've assembled. So they park Torji at Ivy to catch a rotator. Mezzi will eventually have to leave. Be curious if he catches him. As they head back, here he comes. Double swing required, one spotted.
Gets away from Torji's orb.
Okay, well Torji needs to join the play somehow. Bomb heading over towards B.
Kaka-live mo lang. Mapapa-end live agad.
For now,
Ayun na pa ako naka-live,
boy! Point into a connector, but he's feeling something towards Yard. Maybe because it's the AWP seen Ivy, it would seem odd for it to be an execute without the AWP, but that's the reality.
Ayun na pang ayun na pang game 1.
has no utility. They're going to lose the site. They're going to lose the site.
Oh, they're going to lose him first! Robs goes down!
Tayo magagawa. May nanood ako concert.
You have to.
Kaya hindi tayo naka-live nung Nabi yan.
I don't see a way in. You're going to be staring at smokes.
Might not be a way out in a minute.
Utakan na sila ng ano. Ng Mouz.
The hard work done with that single entry onto the exposed. Rob starting with the next challenge. Save your guns. Get out of there. The 11th even closer.
Ngayon ko na nakita si Flames pala. 115. Agay. 115.
Usurping the king one step closer.
Hindi ko napansin. 115.
Didn't even consider what comes next, but we had an absolute barn burner of a series in the group stage. It was a seeding match. It was Mouz versus Spirit. The first 2 maps. Overtime barn burners. Absolute bangers. Sure, the fizzle on overpass. That's meant to be the 3rd of this one, but I don't think we're getting there. What is the thought process? You think you're retaking the B bomb site with a man disadvantage? No footing, the smile on the face. What side we're having to look for?
115.
Flames highlighted there. He's having a rough game too.
115, par! Ngayon ko na nakita.
They read the situation so poorly.
Flames! Tama! Flames, you click!
All these
115!
You've got the fuel. You've got the hatred. You've got the score to settle. It's a vendetta right now, and it's the same open. 3 more times to punish. This time they're coming in. This time there's conviction. This time there's follow through.
This time it's still just Mr. Merriman, supported by the flashes, pulls it down and finds the Jimmy. It's Torji, a necessary response. Stops it from getting out of hand.
The next weird fight's over towards B. Exertions here. This isn't in the playbook.
Dalawa lang,
At least not the one Vitality are used to.
Yeah, Robs could be caught out by this.
You'd expect Spinks, but not Exertion.
Dito na matatapos ang Vitality. Sa kulon. Sa kulog ni.
And that's a nice find. Okay, Spinks and Exertion.
Spinks pa rin. Spinks pa rin, mga ulol. Spinks pa rin. You kick me, I will kick you in Cologne.
The upset of the entire year. Tantalizingly close here.
Nakabawi rin yung Mouz. 7-0 to 7-1. Let's go.
Bruised and Mouz fans salivating.
GG na to, GG na to. Di na kaya reverse. Di na kaya talaga.
You walk in to your playoffs parallel with Vitality and they
wala.
your pursuit
Sabi
of
ni
the
Extas.
silverware.
Sabi ni Extas dyan. Guys, mangyayari talaga to guys. Tanggapin na lang natin, okay lang yan. Nakadami na tayo. Okay lang yan guys. Bawi na lang tayo sa next tournament. Ganun. Okay lang yan, nakadami na tayo, nakaipon na tayo. Magpahinga na lang muna tayo ng konti, sabay bounce back. Yan.
Looking for their special day.
Ano kayo yung sasabi dito dati na wala pang pwedeng tumapat sa Vitality?
Final timeout.
Wala pa naman talaga, boss. Pero ano pa rin talaga yan? Matatalo naman talaga yan. Hindi pwedeng matatalo, hindi pwedeng puro panalo ka lang, di ba? Okay lang yan. Nakadami na sila, nakapitong ano na sila, nakapitong champion na sila. Ano ba gusto mo? Buong bahay nila, puro trophy na lang?
Regrouping back towards B. They want to punish Robs again. He's been the one piping up the most. He's been the one making the difference.
Okay lang
His team
yan.
have been lacking. But the B bomb side is so susceptible, especially to these executes. Especially in a round like this. Round number 19.
Yo, grabe naman kasi yung pinaghirapan din ng ano to. Uy, si Brolan may Jingpat. Ano to? Si Brolan may Jingpat. Uy, si Brolan may ano. Si Brolan may Torsi.
Is this where they bug the trend? Is this where they do what they haven't done all year?
No, nasira pa yung camera nila.
Gets the opener. Zywo puts Spinks in a grave.
Si Brolan naka-TK pa.
Catch it. No, doesn't. Flames, anything from you would be wonderful.
Oy!
Going down is Apex with the spread of the flame. Jimmy
hindi pa tayo tapos. Sabi ng ano,
from
Vitality. Hindi pa
tapos. Too many bodies. Tracking onto flame. Oh, Zywo puts him down. That's the big one from the world.
GB! GB! Uy, buti na lang may ka-trade.
Messi extends play.
Buti na lang may ka-trade.
They're still in this semi-final.
Bang! Nice one. I'm a type of girl. Nakabawi rin si Boron sa beat. Pati si ano. Pati si Spinks. Lahat sila. Si Brolan lang. Lahat sila. 7-0 na sila eh. Nakapitong talo na sila dun sa Vitality. Ngayon pa lang sila mananalo. Ano pa ibigay?
Flames, 1v9 again. Rifles for the rest. No util for Robs. Mark of a champion, now or never. In towards B, this time with pace.
This one's got
okay lang yan. Para sa akin, okay lang yan.
Spinks not alone in his endeavors. Robs is though.
Oh, boy, kasi Cologne din to eh. Tapos, home court din nila to. German.
So much responsibility. Cognizant of the potential for the smoke walk. Now the jig is up and Robs.
Uy, si Robs.
Is on a heater. Double kill. Swings on it for more. Puts Exertion on the floor. Torji, sure you're on the side. Nice tight line. Long range for the AWP. 2-on-4. With the bomb now planted.
E-barg ka na. E-barg.
Jimmy spotted. James flirts with the ladder. It's Apex from the heavens. And that's
parang hindi pa tayo tapos.
Twice now the B site's been called into question. Twice now, this time Rob.
Parang hindi pa tayo tapos.
Steps up to defend his site solo.
Parents niya no, parents si Torsi.
Mouz are so close they can taste it.
Well,
been here before with Vitality. It's tough
parang
to rule
hindi
them
pa
out.
tayo
With the
tapos,
type of
ah.
Counter-Strike they bought today.
Hindi pa
You wonder,
tayo
do they
tapos.
deserve to take us to 3? Or they're going to have to prove it. They're going to have to show it. They're going to have to dig it damn deep. This is Mouz burning their third of 3 tactical timeouts, and that's before their cash is depleted. Fortunately for them, down the stretch, their loss bonus will continue to build. Multiple players still with 3K left over. Plus the loss bonus, that's another buy. Bomb goes down again, and we keep a domino effect. So Vitality, there will not be a single easy round down the stretch if you want to take this to overtime, and I can't believe that word is even leaving my mouth. This was 12-6. It started this second half with a pistol win. It was quite truly a 2v5 disadvantage that Spinks and Exertion were able to claw back to put them in this position with 5 on the trot. 5 kills, 1 round. That's between you and the grand final.
Oh, Flames flirting with death.
Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
Throughout Train.
Yan na naman bahay nila. Ay, France.
Wow, has Flames on notice there. AK spam.
No, what's
has him asking for orbs.
Bogdan's Law, really? You take your superstar off it who hasn't been having a great game, and you give it to Flames, who's 1 kill, 17 deaths.
Apex is so vulnerable, so easy to take down. He gets away with it. A bit of damage exchange.
They just feel like they're under a constant onslaught. Light damage done to Jimmy, the Exertion as well. Reroute still available.
Let's go, Mouz. Let's go. Uy, tama nga ata 13-8. O nga, no? 13-8.
Oh,
he's not a late piece.
Yeah, Apex is going to be really unhappy with that one. Jimmy!
Magkano odds yan? Magkano odds yan? 13-8.
Big Bro's watching.
Site's clear. Site's empty. Robs is vacated. It's a free site. The bomb could go down.
Closer than ever before, Chad.
Oh my God!
Ever before.
Oh my God!
Reality
in.
Oh, and some of the bullets into the Kevlar of
Si Spinks ang magcha-champion! Magba-back to back! Si Spinks ang magba-back to back!
What is Mouz's? This is their moment.
The end of era!
The kingdom to be called into question.
Wait. Kaso may plank na rin. GG ka na, Ropes!
They've done it! It seemed impossible!
8 go, ganda, sarap. The end of era. Iyak na naman si Torsi kasi nakabawi na siya. Okay na. Okay na. All in, Mouz sa finals bukas.
A streak untouchable.
Good job, good job.
Brought to their knees.
Sarap.
By Mouz, undeniable now.
Iyak na naman si Torsi. Tingnan natin, iyak talaga to, feeling. Nakabawi na talaga siya eh. Oy, finals na naman yung tropa ko! Si Broland! Finals na naman! Woo! Let's go, Broland!
The head-to-head Spinks will be the one in back-to-back Cologne finals, not Vitality.
Oh, pause nga ako,
pause nga ako. On Team Spirit tomorrow. Donker waits.
Pause nga ako.
A rematch from earlier on in the tournament. And now that breakthrough job's not done. This is merely the beginning.
November.
The leader of Mouz.
Saan ka na, Broland? Yan. Let's go.
Feeling job is not done.
Let's
You're
go.
absolutely right. The eyes set now on the silverware. Vitality have denied time after time.
Let's go, my friend.
Mouz slay their demon. Will Sunday be theirs?
We'll see about that, but today is Mouz's and his Torchi's. About a month and a half ago, the biggest heartbreak because you just couldn't beat them. What does it mean to do it here in the Lanxess?
Oh my God, guys, you are so fucking amazing. Yeah, it feels amazing. It was a really good game by us. I'm really proud of the boys and
Roland pa rin, mga ulol.
If we lose tomorrow. So
kahit sino manalo, matalo.
And we know that.
Pag panalo yung Vitality, magsusot ako Vitality jersey bukas. Pag nanalo yung
amazing experience to break my
yung Mouz, tropa ko si Broland. Wala tayong talo.
I love you guys.
Wow. I know tomorrow is the most important, Torji, but all those losses, all the heartbreaks, all the times you thought we can't do it, was it all worth it because of this right now?
Yeah.
Pinimas na naman sa TS. Ay, maganda nga rin to. Maganda rin to.
It is an amazing feeling to finally beat these guys after 7 losses.
7 losses.
Yeah, nobody beats Mouz 8 times in a row, you know.
No, they don't. Your whole team was great.
Mami
today.
Torsi.
About Sphinx because of course versus his ex-team and he'll be in back-to-back finals.
Pero defending champion si ano pa rin ha?
Yeah,
si Sphinx.
He was like 111 and
magba-back-to-back si Sphinx ata
He was like, it's okay guys, I got this, and I think he was really in the zone, to be honest. Even after he was 111, he was helping the team a lot with his mid-run calls and having eyes in the sky, you know, helping the team in every possible way, and especially on train. I think he played amazing, and yeah, I think he deserves to be in the final, and I think he deserves to lift the trophy again.
What a story that would be. You can see it right there, Torji.
Totally how many rounds?
It is so close yet so far because team spirit tomorrow.
Pinabilang
yes,
pa
they
ako.
have a
Ayop
member,
ka
but
talaga.
Donk is still Donk. What can you tell me about that matchup?
Yeah, they beat us in the group stage, so it's gonna be a revenge for us, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like we always play
13-8 boss. Add mo na lang, baka sabihin mo ito total ko pa. 13-8
confidence going into tomorrow's game. So yeah, we will see.
13 plus 8. Boss, last loom in YouTube.
Tomorrow's the
That's
day.
the answer, bro.
Why am I not hearing that now?
Tomorrow is a day as well, you know.
It sure as hell is. Final words that you want to say to a lot of the Mouz fans who were maybe not as many as the Vitality fans, but they were definitely as loud.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It's an amazing crowd.
Maganda to bukas, home court.
Thank you for
ano
my
to?
parents and my brothers for being here. And tomorrow, I need everybody to cheer for us versus Spirit. Let's make tomorrow a banger grand final.
Siyempre, sa inyo talaga yung crowd dyan.
You can sign the camera. Torji headed to the grand final.
Yeah, Torzi and Mouz going to sleep just a little bit better tonight. The job's not completely finished for them, but today they did take down what some would say a titan of the game, no pun intended, and really what a beautiful way to have it done. In this moment, though, Mouz go ahead and advance over Vitality.
Pahinga na, guys.
A very hard
2-0, agay.
That Vitality probably didn't have to face up against too many times, which is where you had like 3, 4 people on the Mouz side delivering. Jimmy coming alive at the end. Exertion having a very good game on Mirage. Torji having a very good game on Mirage. This was Mouz at their best, which I feel like there were disconnected pieces in some of the previous series. But this time around, everything firing for Mouz.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think Mouz played some of the best Counter-Strike they've played in a very, very long time. Obviously, having played against Vitality so many times, it must have been a mental blockade for them as well to go into this game. But this time around, they figured it out.
Speaking of figuring it out, first and foremost, let's get out in front of it here. We've got Apex joining us on the desk. And thank you so much for agreeing to come up here, Apex. Commiserations, or don't be sad because it happened, but be happy because it's over. I don't know. How do you put it, man?
Well, you know, for the last 6 months, I don't think we had a day off in tournaments in terms of playing good CS. Today was the biggest. That's CS. You know, you can't be at your best all the time, but I'm sad that we lost that game on ourselves, like playing pretty bad. You can, of course, Mouz played better, but we shit ourselves, and that's the way it is. You know, there is a next tournament, and we'll have to work even harder because when your targets, it's harder and harder, and we didn't deserve to win today anyway.
What specifically was not going too well for you guys? We heard a couple of mic'd up clips, you know, where you're trying to pump up the guys. Extras took a timeout as well, saying you gotta keep believing. Was it lack of energy, lack of coordination? What's going on today?
Yeah, I think first of all on Mirage was more the coordination. The small mistake that we usually don't do, like not reacting on strats or whatever. It was Mirage was really the worst map we played together. And then on Train, just losing that second round fucked us. We played it so bad, and yeah, they punished us on this round. And if we didn't lose this round, probably we would have won. But that's CS, you know. You lose one you're not supposed to lose, and then you lose the World Series, mostly in M12.
I know the primary feeling at the moment is probably disappointment, but just out of curiosity, every other team who's had like the long winning streaks like you guys have always mentioned there's an element of relief when you eventually lose, because you're not watching that number rise back up and you're not feeling the pressure of making that number go up and up and up. Is that shining through in this moment at all, or do you feel that yet? Do you expect to feel it tomorrow?
No, actually, I think that wasn't the case. I think at the major we had twice, 3 times, 4 times the pressure we had today. For us, we didn't think about that. Just like the way we communicated, the way we tried to have each other was not there today. When you play at such high level, when you don't do like those basics, you can have insane players. It's more work.
So we do have that opportunity. You want to look back at this round with us? Is that okay?
Yeah, this one is not the worst. The worst is the one they win on second round.
Have it here in front of you, Apex, right? And I guess we can walk through it, you know. And I hate to be the guy, you know, in hindsight, but I'm looking at the time right now. It's very early into the round. You have FlameC pushing out through the smoke, and maybe he's feeling he's finding a gap, and that results in you guys pushing out very early. If we play out the round, I feel like you have all the time in the world to play out this round. Was this a set call from the get-go that you wanted to be so fast and face the pistols so early on?
Yeah, I think the goal was to put Char out, and unfortunately, he had a good info. When we know no one is close, we're supposed to have a better round. Yeah, the Broline on the smoke called us, and that didn't help us. Like the smoke was like rough in a way. So
that's about it. There's no utility, nothing you could have done differently. Is it also sometimes just the fact of Spinks, you know, hitting 2 nasty shots?
No, he
pero
does,
baka ba,
yeah,
hindi ko pa alam kung baka may show match.
I didn't smoke on the right side.
Pero wala naman nakalagay.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
also like, you know, when you don't feel the players, you also sometimes have to change a bit the way you play. Maybe sometimes you play pretty slow this round, but this round I wanted to play more like quick frag and be together.
Yes.
Mostly with the info I had from FlameC that no one was close to main. But yeah, that's it, you know, and you lose this round, and then it starts to get rough. And same, we lose the second round on City side where we 4v2. And those 2 rounds, then you lose the map.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, I don't know, it was also eco rounds. I think it's equally frustrating losing an eco round when you play them 2 passively versus 2 aggressively, and it's hard to find that balance at times.
Exactly.
It's one of the curses in Counter-Strike these days.
Exactly.
Well, look, man, I can imagine there's a lot more other things going on around here right now that you probably got to attend to. Is there anything you want to say, get out in front of? Is there anything you want to say to us? Maybe you guys have more questions for him?
I'm all good. I'll let you get out of here.
I think I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to bring back-to-back, and we're still so angry to win, but we will have to figure it out because in a way today was really off. And that's not something that we to do again, mostly in big tournaments. I felt like today we were a bit, not only a bit off, but Mouz wanted it more than us in the communication, in everything. We could feel like the fire. I'm pretty sure if I watched the game, they had a lot of fire in us. Of course, when you lose 7 series in a row against the same team, you have some fire. And usually we were good at fighting against that because we also had a fire. Today, fire was somewhere else. And I'm sad because the French fans came today. It was the opportunity to show them like our wonderful year already. But we fucked up, and that's the saddest part. But yeah, we'll have to review, we'll have to talk to each other, and we'll have to like move our ass in a way if we want to keep winning, because I know we have it in ourselves. But yeah, teams are really close behind, and if we don't work hard, it won't happen.
When is the next time we get to see Vitality play?
Well, online next week.
Online next week.
Some Counter-Strike because it's online. But yeah, it's gonna be the next big tournament for us is EWC. It's an important one for Vitality, so I'm gonna do my best for my team to step up.
EWC din, tama.
The truth is, no one knows that because no one did what we did the last 6 months. But I think it's also human to just go down a bit and take like a I would say not being hungry to win that match again. And but if we want to, we'll have to slap our face and move on, because today, yeah, was really not enough.
Let me get one last one in here. Who takes this one at the very end of the road? You've got grand finalists now. We're looking at a Mouz Spirit final. Who wins it?
As the expert on lifting trophies.
I mean, you are the resident expert.
Grand final sa
I would say
Malta.
that if Mouz keep playing like they did, I think it's going to be tougher for them. I think even though people think they played well today, I don't think they played that well, and mostly also the other games. The quarter and extra wasn't the best for them. So if they step up, they have a chance. But if they don't step up, I think it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you. Thank you so much. And for those left in the Lanxess here, sorry guys.
Walang third placer dito, boss.
That's Apex, everybody.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, and you know, like,
Walang
my
third
whole
placer
thing about
dito,
this is
third
they are leaving legacy still. Like, you might have broken a streak today, but they are definitely carrying cups, and they're not water boys.
I mean, one tournament will not define what Vitality is or what they have achieved already. And the good thing is, as I said, you know, there's so many tournaments coming up that they can bounce back instantly if they want to. I know Blast is going to be online to begin with, EWC coming up as well. But let's be honest, you know, one tournament is not going to define Vitality. Yes, it would have been nice for them to win IEM Cologne, but there's also a world where they win a couple of more trophies this year, and that will still go down as one of the best areas of Counter-Strike ever.
It's also, I mean, it's why
guys,
it's so interesting to me.
Thank
Like,
you
what
sa
comes next
panonood,
from
guys.
Vitality? Because is it a world
Bukas,
where the
11
bubble has
PM.
bursted? And I mean, he's alluded to it a number of times. We've talked about it about a million times. Every team in this scene made roster moves to upgrade, to get more firepower, to fight back against Vitality, be able to match deep.
Mouz, let's go!
And
Mouz versus Team Spirit, best of 5. Map 1, Mirage, Map 2.
If you slip up, even just this one game, yeah, this is what happens. So I'm interested to see if Vitality will find that fire back again, or if this is the bubble bursting and now it's open season.
Yeah, it'll be real curious to see what happens in the back of the footage being analyzed. Speaking of analyzing footage, I've got just that for you right now in this moment. It's the DHL MVP.
Thank you guys. Kita-kits bukas. Oop.